Real sexy.
Real sexy.
But I'd have to get him to go in on the deal with me and not the other one he was looking at, the other property he was looking at. So I'm gonna work it.
Yeah. So you'll have some.
All you gotta do is find that other real estate agent and beat his ass. You know,
Right.
my turf.
It's a her. It's a her.
Oh,
So
beat her ass.
Even easier. Even easier.
I'm gonna have to have my wife. I'm gonna have to have my wife Nancy Kerrigan. That's it. Go bust out her kneecaps. Oh shit, she can't walk the property? I got you, dog. Let's go.
You heard,
I got you.
you heard,
I got you. She's so unprofessional.
You heard of taking candy. You've heard of taking candy from a baby. Now you have taken real estate from a lady.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up though, but you know, if it happens, it happens. It'll be great.
That'd be dope.
Because I'm not even really active as a real estate agent anymore. I just fucking do it on the side a little bit.
Well,
Money.
it's gonna happen.
What's
I'm
up?
putting that energy out there.
Put that energy out there.
That shit would be fucking
You got
insane.
this.
But I'm getting ready to start my new job in the next 2 weeks. It's fucking taking forever. I think August 14th is my start date, and I also got something for jury duty the same fucking day. So I got to figure that out.
Of course.
The jury duty always comes with
Well, jury duty always wins, like you just gotta get all the paperwork on your first day. You gotta be that guy.
Yeah, I've always been able to get out of it because I was in the military. Now I can't. This is the first time it might actually stick.
They don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm
gonna get a letter. I'm gonna get a letter from the job that I'm going to and be like, "Hey, it's a matter of national security. He starts his job that day, so he's got to be in. we need him."
Yo, Lewis, you had me tripping balls just now. Every 2 seconds, I kept like looking around, like, is there a fucking like, I don't know, some cicada or some shit like in my room? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I got looking at crickets or some shit, and I was like, let me check the jukebox real quick because I know there's something playing, bro. There's gotta be something playing. And this shit got 5 minutes. This thing is running. This shit is running for 5 minutes, bro.
Hey, they
I'm
call
like,
it.
what is this environment shit? I'm like, I'm in the woods, nigga.
I just finished with a gospel and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is coming out for real.
Oh shit! Well, that proves it's truly ambient.
Yeah, it's good now. It's good. I was like,
that's some
if we were just
ambient
sitting here quiet, it probably would add to the ambience. But since we're talking, it just like every couple of words, I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, twitching in the background.
You know what? I wonder. I think I know what the problem is. I have to rename the file.
It seems like you keep all your files.
No. I have to.
Like you don't
I
save
have.
over.
I have to rename it before uploading it in WhatsApp. Because when I upload it under the same name, it doesn't put the changes in. Because I'm looking at this file right now. I'm like, I know I did all this, and the changes are there.
Mm-hmm.
But it keeps sending me.
Oh, maybe that's what's got you thinking that you got like dimension.
Yeah, like it keeps sending you the original file that I sent the first time called Quindamere Third. Like it keeps resending that version to you for some reason.
There we go. I knew you weren't going crazy.
I was like, hold on.
Because every time you send it, it's like an RTF doc file. So I have to keep renaming it to RTF, like .rtf, like deleting it comes over as a doc file. .rtf, but since I saved it on my end that way, it ends up coming over as Quindamere Third .rtf .doc. I have to keep deleting the .doc extension in order for it to stop like coming over with 2 extensions. Like that's not supposed to happen. So I rename it on my end every single time, but it always like the stuff on the file was usually fine, but.
He was doing the same thing to me. Like if I got it on my phone, and what I did is I just upload it to my Google Drive, and then I open it with Google Docs, and it's fine.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
I usually pull up my character sheet on my iPad. Otherwise, You know, because freaking Roll20 like bodies my laptop.
Body.
So I keep it on the Google Drive so it's easy to access everywhere. And when I update it, it updates everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna send this. Over, and it should happen. Because I'm looking at the file, I'm like, the second level spells are there, the feat's there. I'm like, how did I send it to him and it's still saying the old shit on there? And that was probably what happened with the other files. Because I'm sitting here like, I know I fucking changed this shit on my end. Like, when I sent it through WhatsApp. Alright, let's see.
Okay. I'm wasting my time.
He said that man defeated. Alright, cool. You send it like this, with the name changed. Alright. Load. Send. Send. It's loading. It's uploading. Alright. Check it now. If that doesn't work, I don't know what the fuck will. It's so weird. It's so weird. I gotta change the whole file name just for it to like register as a new file. Like if I use the same name, it's like, oh, you're sending the old thing again. Let me send that again. Like, no, what the fuck? I'm trying to send an updated version. Fucking WhatsApp. Anyway. Alright, yeah, I did. I typed out the recap. I actually had typed it out 2 hours ago. Some of it. Got distracted. And then came in here and I was like, oh shit, I never fucking wrote the whole thing out. The 5th day of Lamashan. That's just a guesstimate. That's a guesstimate on my part. I didn't keep track of the days like I should, but I know the campaign had started on the 22nd of the month prior. Rova 22nd. Damn, that shit's whoop!
Alright. Wow, the sound.
Alright. Oh, that's right. Okay. I put the characters up. I gotta put the new hit points in. So we got Icarus at 20 hit points. 20. 20 hit points. For a 3rd level sorcerer? What the fuck?
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
That's a good thing.
I mean, the way you say it now, like...
Alright.
Considering Icarus started out with like 3, that's pretty damn good.
What did I take? I took toughness as my new feat. That's what that was.
Oh yeah, you did take toughness. That did add another 3.
Nice.
Waylon's at 21.
21 Savage.
Then we got Rocky.
21 Savage.
21.
Okay.
34.
He said 21 what?
Hit points.
Stop.
Is the screen black for everybody else?
Wait, are we rolling something? What's going on here?
No,
No,
I'm
he's just-
recording. I'm recording hit points.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I was
Like,
like,
word,
damn,
gotta be
man,
word,
my screen's
Gotta be
black. I don't
word.
see any
That's
rolls. What's
right.
going
Yeah,
on?
Mike.
Paranoid. He's like,
Oh, your
no.
screen's
I
black?
said
That's because
I had it.
there you go.
Yeah, my screen was black.
There we go.
Yeah, my screen was black. Yeah, he's terrifying me, bro.
Mike, you're supposed to-
Is it rolling now? Am I blind?
You know what it is. You know what
It's
it is.
still a doc file.
You know what it is. It's still a doc file. That is so weird.
Yeah, I have no idea why that keeps happening. Maybe that's a thing that WhatsApp does.
Yeah. You know what
It probably does that to make the file smaller, so it's easier to send through WhatsApp.
Probably. Yeah.
I just want to say,
I'll
guys,
just keep changing it. It's fine.
I am happy that we are all here. It's a
Word.
pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
We've
Another week.
been rocking, man. We've been steady with it.
Yeah.
I know. I spoke to Pagan recently too, and he said he watches us.
Does he?
every now and then,
Hey, that's what's
via Twitch. Yeah, he didn't know
Yeah.
that Matt Johnson lived out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise, nigga!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mad happy for us. He's like, yeah, I see you guys like consistently like showing up and playing, and man, looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You
Give it
know,
some
we're gonna talk
time.
about it. He right. He
Give
gonna
it
jump
some
in.
time. You
Yeah,
guys know
yeah.
why.
Nah, he
Yeah.
knows. No, he knows he can come in whenever he wants. He's just been busy
Yeah.
24/7
Took
working.
that same
He's just
conversation
he's just
transitioned
constantly
into
working.
talking about work. Yeah,
Yeah.
that same
Right.
part of the conversation transitioned into that, like time management and trying to find a way out of the rat race. But yeah, he
has
definitely
no-
gave us
There's
like
no way.
tremendous.
There's no way deeper. You only go deeper. There's no way out.
Seriously, like I'm literally studying for an insurance test as I'm playing D&D right now. Like this shit don't
Yeah.
make no fucking sense.
You only go deeper.
Wait, studying for what test?
I'm trying to get my insurance license
To sell life insurance?
to sell any insurance really
Oh, okay.
through
Nice.
State Farm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Come
Are
into
you
your
gonna
mind.
go get your name legally changed to Jake?
It's fun down
I
here.
went and changed State Farm is hot for Halloween like last year. It's so funny. And now I fucking work here now. It's crazy.
All right. I left improved to aid another. I didn't know you changed it.
Yes, you did. I said Messenger of Fate. Oh, that's a spell. And spell familiar. Like, I don't know what's
See,
going on.
you did mention
Not
Messenger.
really. I don't know what that is.
You did
Yeah, I don't know what that
mention
is,
you
huh?
did mention Messenger of Fate, and I didn't even know what the fuck that was. I was like, what the hell is he talking
And
about?
I won't even look it up.
All right,
so
well,
it's not a
I'll
spoiler.
fix it on my end. You can fix it on
Right.
yours. So
That's all you need to know what it is. Matt's crafting something evil.
shit. Now I gotta look at it because I don't know what the fuck that is, and I need to know.
Can't wait for him to throw the ban hammer at it.
He said,
Wait a minute. Wait a
Throw the-
second.
ban hammer at it.
Mhm.
Oh, how fucking convenient, this motherfucker. Okay, let me see the shit.
No
That
bullshit.
lined
That's
up.
what-
This lined up with your character is so hard. Let me see.
Mhm.
Of
Mhm.
action chance.
I saw it. I was like, wait, I could do what? When? How? Hold up.
Oh, okay. I don't have a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's just so you don't have to sow those seeds of doubt in my wisdom, my infinite wisdom.
That's actually pretty good. I mean, seeing how you're trying to build your character, that's actually a pretty good feat.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. And it fits because being a Pharasma worshiper too. So.
Mm-hmm. The last one of the prophecies portfolios. So it seems.
Resuscitation.
So yeah. I'm sure you guys read the recap. So
I sure did.
We leave off here at I will describe the I think it was a few hours that your characters are traveling through before you got to this particular spot where you notice that the briars and thistles that grow so rampantly in nettle wood are even more dense and tangled here, close to the shore. Although not quite dense enough to block the sound of waves crashing on the unseen shores to the west, the undergrowth is certainly thick enough to block sight and access to the coast. Few trees grow close to the edge of the sea, but the briars themselves often reach heights to rival them. Here the patch is nearly 20 feet high. The thorns, you notice that the thorns that comprise the quote-unquote walls here are quite damp. That's because the fog every morning in this region and evening ensures that. So, it alerts your characters, particularly the ones that are used to or are knowledgeable in their natural surroundings, that the brambles are not going to burn well. So, through these thickets towards the north is where you'll be able to get to the bridge that will reach to the Isle of Thistletop. There was, or well, I should say there is the option of having to travel along the beaches and go by sea, but you would have had to have navigated the treacherous sea cliffs just to get to the stockade that's built atop the island. And the cliffs themselves are about 80 feet high, and the damp sea would have made the walls pretty slick on top of that. So the more safer route is through the woods. Unless your characters are feeling like a bunch of daredevils, that's up to you. But
well, I mean, Waylon is down to figure out how to do it a little safer.
Can I just make a 20-foot jump over the thorn wall?
I mean, we could get some climbing equipment.
Oh, shit, I could
figure something out.
I could probably make that.
So
can we not control it? I can't click on my character. Just heads up.
You should be able to control it. Let's see. Naseer. Controlled by Naseer. It's not letting you click? Yeah, let me try that. Oh,
I'm good now.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
I was like, okay, because I made sure everyone should be able to control their character. This guy Icarus committed suicide. I saw that.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember we got to the point where either way we wouldn't be able to take the wagon with us anymore. So
yeah, I don't know what you guys did with the. I mean, I guess it's posted, tied up to a tree somewhere on the edge of the nettle wood.
Yeah,
back on the road. So
camouflage our way back too.
Stick a bunch of branches on it or something. Camouflage that shit.
Right.
It's goblin territory, so I mean, your character's putting a lot of faith in. One, nobody's stealing the horses and wagon, and two, the goblin's not killing the horses.
The horses could go separately. Can't the horses come down the trail separately?
Hey, we don't gotta send home spell for the carriage.
No, I was gonna get on the horse. It was a carriage.
Is there something you could do that with? Like,
if you wanted to ride your horse through here, that I guess if you wanted to ride the horse,
I'm riding the horse through.
Could you just magically return the carriage?
I mean, I mean, it's possible, but not for me.
Right. Oh, okay. It's something like somebody have to enchant your shit, right?
Yeah, I ain't that nice with it yet. I mean, I just got to level 3, so. Yeah, I'll just hop on one of the horses, and then there's 3 horses left. So 3 more people hop on a horse and ride it in. I mean, it's better than using your own mobility, honestly, unless you're one of the monks. It's really good at combat, trust me. So I'm grabbing one of the horses for sure. I want my woman to be the speed of the horse. Fuck that.
Alright.
That's my woman.
You can bring the horse for, you know,
So
for whatever,
just
you know,
got
for
the
your
carriage and
reasoning.
we're
Not a
trying
lot of maneuverability
scale
for
a
the
wall.
horse.
Anyone got rope?
If you bring it along, yeah, you can do that. Well, I gotta add the horse to the fucking map, so.
Whole damn carriage, bro. I thought it was big too.
I'm gonna just pull this.
That'd be at least large size, right?
It's the largest size. It's
Maybe
a heavy carriage.
very heavy carriage.
The heavy
like that.
carriage or wagon?
Wagon, sorry.
Yeah, to make sure it was specific because he was gonna say something crazy. I don't know. Weight penalty.
They said it's the one that usually is the lead of a caravan that gets pulled by between 4 to 6 horses. And I got 4 out of the 6.
That's what it is. It's sending me the old ass. Cause yeah, it's sending me the old ass.
So what are your characters?
Have the level 3 modifier.
Who's
I remember me and Calvin, we did we both did a survival check.
All right.
And I aided his survival check. And
So I guess the question is, what's the marching order? I guess is the real question.
Oh,
I'll be up front.
well,
Yeah,
I guess
me
it
and
would have been me and Callum up front because we were scouting. Because I remember I found the goblin berries and the thistle point venom from the environment we were sneaking through, and we were doing reconnaissance pretty much. We found no goblin tracks. So we were just coming back to the group to discuss where we were gonna go from there. So I guess we could decide our marching order after that. So yeah, I guess.
All right. So
we
yeah, I
play
guess
more, I'm trying to remember a little more.
you know,
I guess we did play a little bit past just.
I would say position your characters where they would be in this here on the map in this scenario, and then
Heading this direction.
I guess. That's what it looks
Well,
like.
I would think me and Waylon would be up here where I'm at.
yeah,
Right?
those two would be in the front, or Waylon and Callum. With a simple, I'll assume the characters are taking 10 on their skill checks. Waylon and Callum both.
Brother, I must say, this is not the most comfortable ride that we have ever taken before. Aren't you an inventor? Why don't you put something that can make this a little bit smoother?
You forget something that is very important. That this carriage was bought with gold that normally would have taken us at least a year and a half to make. And it was made in only moments.
So what you said is that you have taken shortcuts in order to be more expedient.
What I am saying
that is not like you, my brother. That is not like you.
What I am saying is I am thankful for the riches that I have recently been blessed with to even purchase this wagon.
I could have conjured up some horses if that is what you needed.
That is not the point.
It's
If if every problem was solved with magic, this world will be a much better place. What I am talking about is the acquisition of something of true worth to my own work. Abu Dar, hands working to make real gold. That's put bought what you are, and I appreciate it as that. Get what I'm saying, brother? Sweat
Kundamir
of
pulls
my
out.
brow.
Kundamir pulls out a small food ration and starts nibbling on it. And he goes, all right, Waylon, all right. You do not need to hit me with all of that religious mumbo jumbo. Okay. I know you have your ways about you. Just saying that we could have had a more smoother ride. Think something to think about moving forward. Either way, we are going to make the money that you expect on this journey. That is why we have embarked in the first place.
What are we to make of the goblin tracks that Callum and I have found?
Which way do they go?
Who's the survivalist? Shouldn't they be able to?
So
Calvin.
I was saying that Caldum and Wayland, since they were the ones that were up ahead, they with their
That's kind of
with
guy
their-
like
with
the
their-
alchemist is in the lead.
perception, those two were able to notice that the briars here can be lifted aside, revealing a 4-foot-high tunnel
Here, where?
leading into the briars.
Here?
Yes.
Oh, now we know the marching order. Yeah, I'm going to be all the way in the back.
Right. I was trying to figure out which direction we're supposed to head.
So they're
Right.
they're kind of like thistle doors.
Thistle doors.
They're like there's just
Oh, I think
these-
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like
it's
this
like a massive
thorny rush,
yeah,
like-
and then you can like move
But
it
it's
aside.
shaped like a door, so you can kind of.
Yeah, opening it is a standard action. Although you can try to open one quickly as a move action. However, if you do that,
You risk.
you
risk
roll a
freaking
reflex.
yourself.
Yeah, you have to roll a reflex save to avoid being scratched and jabbed by the thorns and taking a point of damage. However, if you're wearing gauntlets or heavy armor, you automatically make the save.
Would a knowledge local give us more information about this area and like what we can expect in it, or is it a knowledge nature?
This area you could learn more either with knowledge local or knowledge local to know any stories or any current events that's going on in
Fables
this
about it?
area, and whereas knowledge geography would help you learn about like the landscape and what to expect with the landscape, really. What sort of flora and fauna you might encounter here, which sort of
So Waylon,
I have knowledge geography.
Waylon takes out a dagger, and he puts one dose of the goblin berry poison on it. I believe you said it was 2. And then he reaches out and he points over to Caldum, and he motions with his hands for Caldum's sickle.
Oh, actually, it would probably be put on my short sword and my rapier.
Oh, you can handle whatever you like. I was just motion. Oh, you don't have the sickle anymore? Is what you're saying?
I do, but like I also bought a Masterwork short sword, so that's going to be my offhand. My main is the rapier, and then my offhand's the short sword right now.
All right. Well, my character, he still motioned to the sickle because sickle is the one he saw you use the most. But you can take out whatever weapon you like and respond however you want to.
So you see Waylon.
In that case, I'll take out probably for that my short sword. That would be more used for slashing versus the rapier, which is for sticking.
You see Waylon take out some alchemical reagents as he places it on the blades, and then takes the goblin berries, the handfuls that he's gathered up from and had put in his pouches that he had taken them out, crushed them, smeared the juices all over onto the blade. The alchemical.
Actually, can I have him put it on both?
The alchemical reagent that he put on was to make sure that the poison wouldn't drip off. It would cling to the blades. So for the next attack, for one attack, those weapons will deal the poison off from the goblin berries.
And when he does all that, you see his hands moving in a blur, like he's doing it with like a speed that's not like normal. Like it's practiced.
Brother, what is this that you are putting on my weapons?
It is some goblin berries. I actually found them in this area when we were trying to find the tracks. I looked over and saw that, as well as some thistle point plants that also have a particular poison that whenever they scratch you, it saps your strength. I was able to harvest that while you were busy over on the side.
Very nice. Just don't drip none of that on me, okay?
Don't worry, I am very careful.
I know you're a professional. I don't have to worry about you. I just want to make sure I don't need my strength sapped today.
It is good for one strike, so make sure whenever you strike, it is your best shot.
Noted. I will take care of that. Actually, so Lewis, is it only good for one attack, or like
one attack?
If I miss,
well, if you miss, then
like
nothing.
The poison wouldn't come off, right? I
mean, it's good. No,
okay.
It's only for, it'll wear off when it hits, when it cuts.
Okay. I don't want to be like, oh, you swung your sword and all that shit flew off when you missed.
All right, so Waylon goes to open the door, and as he opens the door, he looks back and he goes, "You all have your smoke sticks prepared, correct?" And I could not remember which one of the two of you decided to put on the gloves.
And as he's saying that, Caldum draws both of his weapons at the ready.
It's a knuckle dust.
Oh, there was one set.
There's one set.
One set. It was only one. It was only one set.
I let Raquel know.
All right, cool.
What the hell are they called again? Dust knuckles?
Dust knuckles.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then you punch like one attack and they get a poison strike.
One attack and you could blind them. But I can't put poison in it.
It's either or, right? You put the glass in it? You put the shredded glass in it?
The shredded glass is in it right now. I couldn't put poison in it.
Yeah, but it's like 4 vials of poison.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. It's 4 doses.
If we're busting in, do we get a surprise round?
The glass is even smarter though. I was looking at that shot. It'd be kind of dope though.
Waylon opens up the door here.
Waylon opens it. Okay. Waylon opens it. He notices there's a 4-foot-high tunnel that winds through the dense briars and nettles. The floor is hard-packed earth, with patches of wiry plants growing stubbornly here and there. Large creatures will have to crawl to navigate through, meaning your mount's gonna have to stay where it's at.
Okay.
I don't think the horse is trained enough. You are not a ranger or a druid to train that motherfucker to crawl through there. So
right,
4 foot tall.
And unless your handle animal is like plus fucking 15 or whatever, you ain't.
My handle animal is not.
Y'all say you're not coaxing it in there either.
I got just enough handle animal to be able to
Meanwhile,
get
Rolf is like,
Get on it.
meanwhile,
I can harvest
if Rolf
anything.
was here, he'd be like, man, horse, get in there.
Fucking
For
what the hell
real.
Get
y'all
the fuck in
doing?
Yeah,
Get the
he's
fuck
on a different level with that.
Yeah, Rolf got
Yeah.
that handle animal bonus.
I got handle animal to be able to
That horse will look at Rolf like, well, I don't know how to do it. You learning today. Go
You
in
learn
there.
today. I don't know how to do it. Well, you learning.
Oh shit.
It's crazy.
Bipedal
Yeah,
medium
it's dumb,
creatures. You can bipedal medium creatures, which is everybody here except for the horse, can navigate these by stooping over and hunkering down. You'll be effectively squeezing to move through this. So should combat break out, you will have a -4 to your attacks and a -4 to your armor class. And it costs 2 squares of movement for each square traveled.
You know,
if you're if you're a small size creature or smaller, you can move about normally.
So we need reduced person, is what you're saying.
Or we could duck down.
Yeah. It would be funny if you had reduced person though.
You're right.
How long is the tunnel? Can we see the end of it, or is it?
This is where the hobgoblins really come in handy. Get your little asses in there.
Well, they're not little. That's the problem.
We're still medium. So.
I mean,
medium, bro.
You only got to duck down a little bit. You guys are like what, 5'2", some shit.
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah,
you only got to duck down.
5'5.5". Okay.
Me, Waylon, and Icarus are like smacking our heads on everything.
Yeah, that was a bad
shit like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That was a bad song. We do got the worst.
Lou, how can we see the end of this tunnel? Like, how long is it? Is it curved? Is it like daylight over there?
I'm opening it up.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
What's that path? Or the dotted line? What's that?
The dotted line is I couldn't find player-friendly maps for this for some reason, but the dotted line is for like some underground shit.
Okay.
Some underground shit?
Yeah.
So shit you not supposed to
elaborate?
Hey, so I logged into Twitch. Lewis, I logged into Twitch and somebody said that they'll donate $100 if you shave your head. So, well, I shaved my head, so will you donate $100?
If I shaved my head. Anyway.
I did it for the campaign here. I did it for Waylon and Icarus to be in solidarity.
Solidarity.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a goblin mask for next week.
So whoever that Odin does crap is, man, you got to donate
like
Lewis $100.
You want to hit this? You want to hit this fucking shit?
All right. So everywhere around here, yeah.
Just squeeze it through.
2 squares to crawl around in.
So I didn't. Are we? Again, or how much of this is tunnel? Everything we can see there is tunnel, or like I don't understand the concept here.
So we walk through these doors and that's a tunnel, or we walk through these doors and.
I mean, actually, can we kind of cut? Can we cut the bristle? Like, can we cut it and just?
Wasn't there an easier path?
You can hack new paths through the briars with slashing weapons. 5-foot square section of briars. Only has a hardness of 1.
Can you see the easier way around to the right?
So I could take my sickle out and just start slashing this shit so we could bring the horses through?
Although hacking at the briars will count as being pushed into the wall for chances of taking damage from the nettles and thorns.
I mean, I got to take it for the team so we can get the mounts through here, you know?
Who's got the
I
good
mean, we
survival
could just
checks?
leave them.
Caldum
Got plenty of
and
potions on me.
since Caldum and
Because really,
Waylon are the
what are we?
ones looking ahead, you characters do notice. You automatically are able to see the countless tracks and prints of goblins in these Thistle tunnels, as well as the prints of their goblin dogs in the soft earth.
All right.
You also
so
notice
starts to.
you also notice that a large object was recently dragged through these tunnels.
All right. How much feet do we have from like where the door that I opened up is located and where the end of the tunnel goes? Like an approximation.
That's what I've been trying to find out.
Can I roll a knowledge?
That's what I'm telling you guys. Everywhere here is a tunnel until I'll mark when it opens up into a bigger chamber.
Okay, so we can't even see far enough to see the other side.
On some of these areas, yeah, because it's too thick. The briars and the thorns and all the nettles, it's just way too thick of an overgrowth.
So that
okay.
All right.
All this.
So I'm gonna tap Nasir on the shoulder, and I'm kind of like, this reminds me entirely too much of the Chitterwood, Nasir. I don't like it, and I'm just gonna start crawling through. 5. You said it counts as 2 squares?
Yep.
I'm behind them.
I mean, we're not in combat, so we don't got to worry about that. But
so
when if combat were to break out, yeah.
I'll duck down, following behind him.
All right. Waylon takes out. He keeps his dagger in one hand, and
come on.
He has a bomb ready in the other, and he goes in. See that bomb unstable and glowing in one hand.
God. Bombs in a tunnel. Oh, man.
Well, I mean,
You're in short sword out.
Well, he is aware that this shit won't catch fire easily, so.
Blow back. Oh yeah.
It's all
I got knowledge engineering.
Everything,
put that shit to good
everything's
use.
damp.
I'm gonna just keep walking until y'all tell me to stop.
Sure, get out of my way. Staring at your hobgoblin ass. I'm trying to move. I'm hunched down in this tunnel.
Yeah, I don't want to be hunched
That's
down.
starting to hurt. Fuck it. I'm skipping past you, bro. You're taking too long.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Caldum just kind of mushes Nasir's shoulder to the side and just shuffles past him.
Get out of it.
The monks got more movement.
Having a deep, meaningful conversation with the horse.
That's crazy.
Oh, Quindamere.
Hey, can we roll to go through here stealthily?
I mean, yeah.
In case we run into something.
I mean, you can roll every time you move, or just take 10 on the stealth check. I would take,
I'll just take 10.
I'll take
That's
10.
my 10. That's my take 10.
You said it's a tunnel, right?
Yeah.
You said it's a tunnel, right? So above us would be encased, right?
My roll 20 is good. Hell.
Like it's not open above us, right?
No, it's all thistles and briars.
It's all thistle.
Okay.
Briars and overgrowth.
Yeah, I'll take 10 because my stealth is +9. So.
Grab my character and shit.
I'm staying sneaky.
Yeah, I'm at +12.
What does it smell like in here, Louis?
I feel like before Quindamere goes in,
it smells like a mixture of the salt water from the sea, and all the greenery and shrubs that's surrounding you. It smells like really wet leaves and grass.
So before Quindamere goes in,
mixed with unwashed goblin and goblin dog.
Yeah.
What's this, Lou? Anything?
Looks like another door.
Yes, it is another Tanglebriar patch doorway. It's a thistle door.
Can I listen? Can I hear anything if get close to it?
Hold
on, anything on the other side?
You left me by myself.
Let me read. Okay.
Hey, did anybody tie the horses up before we left?
Hold
on.
Let me move your characters back a little bit, only because I want to
roll initiative.
Well, not roll initiative. I want to let your characters be aware that
roll your death saving throw.
As you notice this thistle door, you notice the tunnel here starts to opening up into like what appears to be a larger chamber. But your characters hear a lot of goblin chattering.
Did it opens up?
In this,
you
hear goblin chattering in that chamber.
Okay. At this point, then I'm going to roll for myself. I'm going over there to check it out.
Wait, we don't know how many goblins are.
That's why I'm rolling my stealth.
All right. That's why the Slayer is going over here to find out exactly how many. Go ahead, Slayer. Go do your thing.
Slay on.
Sneaky.
So he's gonna sneak his way, get a good sight there. He's got some cover enough to like in concealment to to make that stealth check. What'd you get? All right, I'm gonna roll for these goblins. I'm gonna make
You're detected.
Make 10 rolls each. Nah. Said you're detected.
And just like that.
Let's have all 100 goblins.
Goblin dog smells remnants of Shalalu on you.
Right. You should have each goblin roll individually. One of them will catch him.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I knew I should have taken a bath before I left. Damn.
That's gross.
Oh shoot! Let me pretty sure.
Like, you guys smell me right now?
Come on, man! I got the elf stank.
Oh my god.
Elf stank.
The stank of the elf. Stank of the elf. That sounds like an alchemical item. Stank of the elf.
Hey, look, I know if God's watching this shit. He knows what's up.
Waylon captures in the bottle. Elf stank.
You want elf
Yeah.
stank?
You want some elf stank?
Essence of elf stank.
Essence of elf stank.
Elf stank.
Confuse the shit out of monsters. I smell elves. Oh fuck. It's not elves. Those are
What do I see? What do I see?
Those are fucking chimera. What the fuck?
It's a chimera.
Let me pull up the stats of the goblins. Okay, there we go. Perception is pretty shitty. Okay.
Oh yeah, they ain't seeing me for shit. Oh wait, that was not serious. Damn.
I just rolled something by accident. I was trying to
I was like, they got a 3. Yo, I could just walk in there and they wouldn't even see me.
Right.
Oh god damn.
Oh, one of them saw you. Two of them saw you.
He said, which one?
That's crazy.
Honestly, I didn't
Maybe.
Honestly, I was just rolling for shits and giggles because even if I got a 20, they wouldn't have spotted his 22.
This guy.
Awesome.
I was like, damn, we're in trouble.
Like that 119 caught you.
Danger.
Nah.
One night.
Nah. Caldum, you can see that these goblins are busy as you see about 12 goblins here. However, these
I'm counting 11 dice. Oh no, okay, I see the 12th one. It's on the corner mirror.
You see about 12 goblins in here. Roll a knowledge local.
Sorry, what was that?
Knowledge local.
Knowledge local. Okay. My cheat sheet real quick. Okay, 7. Yeah.
All right. You weren't sure to recall which tribe of goblins these goblins are actually from, but you know that these are not Thistletop goblins. This is definitely another tribe, and they seem to be bunched up in here. You see, a couple of them just lying down, relaxing. A couple of them, you see 2 of them like shoving each other as if they were having an argument. You see a few others like, trying to make like, sharpening like their dog slicers. They all seem to be, distracted, keeping busy. But they're sitting here as if they're like grouped up. And waiting for someone to come by or something to do.
I'm about to give them something to do.
I got something to do.
They
Die.
does Caldum know Goblin? He speaks Goblin, right?
Yep.
Okay. You hear a couple of the goblins talking in their language, and one of them goes, "How long do we have to stay here? We're getting bored." The other goblin goes, "You know we can't leave. If we do, they're gonna come after us. We're not gonna make it back to the bird crunchers. Let's play this smart, okay?" The other goblin replies, Oh, no, a third goblin actually pipes in. The third goblin's like, "You guys are stupid thinking about trying to leave. I'm gonna do my best to impress the Thistletop chieftain. Kinda like it here anyway." And the other one's like, another one is like, "Yeah, I don't want to get tossed down that hole. No. Or I hear, did you hear what happened to Muggy?" "No, what happened to Muggy?" "They say he sacrificed him." "Sacrificed?" "Yeah. That white-haired Longshanks woman. She sacrificed him to Lamashtu." And like you see a couple of the goblins, like you see a few of the goblins actually like kind of freeze as if like in fear, at the thought of being a sacrifice. A couple of the other goblins are just like, trying to like get it out their heads that like, that they might be next. So another of the goblins are like, "Well, whatever it is, just, he goes, "Well, whatever may happen, we'll figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm hungry." And another guy was like, "Well, why don't you just eat your own arm?" So, then he's like, "No, how about I eat your leg?" And like, they just start to like go at it, arguing with each other. But from what Caldum gathers is that this is another tribe of goblins, and they're being held here as hostages. from.
Well, is it as hostages or as?
I'm not
or as
hostages.
looking
More
they're
like
trying
more
to,
like refugees.
yeah, like they're trying to team up or like trying to take refuge in Thistletop.
Yeah, yeah. They're like refugees,
Because
and
I hear one of them saying they want to impress the chief.
yeah. So they're more like refugees. But, being refugees, obviously, from another tribe, obviously doesn't give them any special benefits. The Thistletop chiefdom seems to be doing whatever he wants with them. But there's a belief that if they impress the chieftain enough, he'll let them into the tribe.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back here and whisper and relay this information to the rest of the party. I'm gonna let them know. Hey everybody, there's about 12 goblins. Actually, did I see any goblin dogs?
No,
too?
just all goblins.
Okay. Hey everybody, there was about 12 goblins over here, and they were talking about, they want to impress the Thistletop chief. I can tell that they're not Thistletop goblins, but I'm not sure which they are. They could have been the goblins that attacked the village, and now they're stuck here. But they all sounded very scared because they were talking about how one of their comrades was sacrificed to Lamashtu. So something about being thrown down the hole. So just something to be aware of. But I think while they're here, just my own instinct is to put them out of their misery while they're stuck here waiting.
Well,
There's too many.
He's
Going to be too loud.
But I have a question for you. When you are looking and counting the goblins, did you see a large object?
Relax.
It's like, oh shit.
Ambush!
Calvin, I need you to focus. I need you to focus for me. When you were counting the goblins, Calvin, did you spot any sort of item that was heavy? Something
The only thing
maybe...
I can see is that they were sharpening their weapons. There was a couple of them sharpening their weapons. But that was about it.
The type of thing that I am looking for is something that would be, I guess, around medium, around our size. So around maybe 4 or 5 feet in about size. Because when we look at the tracks, you can tell not only were goblins coming through here, but they were also dragging an item. And so I was wondering what that was that they were dragging, and maybe it would be in the same room as them.
Oh,
But
you guys were
saying
able.
only saw
Oh,
them.
your characters.
Actually, Lewis,
Your
can we
characters
make
were
out to
able.
see if that?
Yeah,
Oh,
your
sorry.
characters were able to easily see. Like, okay, see this brown trail right here.
Yeah.
That was it actually went this way if you were trying to follow where that went.
Yes.
Where whatever it was that they
Where
were
what
dragging.
went?
Through the door.
Down here. So when I said it looked like something was
Okay,
being
okay.
dragged, you see this
Gotcha,
light,
gotcha.
this darker brown trail. That's the path that.
Oh, okay.
So it
So we
went up
didn't go
more
down
this
that
way.
way.
Yeah, you didn't go down that way.
I didn't know that. I did
Yeah,
not
I
know
didn't
that.
realize that was just
Yeah,
now.
well, nobody said, well, let's follow the what was being dragged. So
I
I
think
thought
that's
we
what
were.
we thought we were doing.
Yeah, I thought
I
that's what
I
we were
mentioned
doing
it, but
now.
nobody said that that's what they were doing. I saw.
Well, at least now we know what the fuck is over there.
I saw Raheem just making
Yeah,
his
it's
way up
kind of
here, and then
weird
everybody
because,
else
like,
followed.
yeah,
So I was like, okay.
my character wouldn't have ignored this clear sign right here.
So if
I legit thought that we were doing that.
if someone was using survival, I'm sure they would have noticed the tracks going in one direction, not another.
There was tracks going all over, but
The one with the
the one
dragging
with
was
the one where
the
something
distinct
big was
one.
being dragged was that was down here. That was this area.
Yeah. All right, so then Waylon's going he emoji my ass back down here, man. Definitely would have went
Where
this
are
way.
you going?
There is
Did you not hear Caldem? There are 12 goblins all bunched together. We're about to ambush them.
I
You
heard
think
him.
we should disappear from this opportune moment
I
to
heard
chase?
him. I heard him clearly, and he explained to me that there are 12 bored goblins waiting for orders to come from another direction, a direction we have yet to explore. And if that order does not come, those same 12 goblins will be there waiting for that order. If they were going to act on their own, they would have done so by now.
I need
As
stealth.
for
I need
But
stealth
Waylon,
checks from everybody moving away.
Did you not see the other door that was there? What if they get their orders and they come back up behind us and we get ambushed? We might as well eliminate the threat now and then go where you want to go.
What if?
All right.
What if Nasir and I could just convince them to leave?
So be it.
You fucking roll diplomacy with the goblins. I thought you hated them, bro.
These hobgoblins think that they can convince these lesser creatures to leave their masters.
This
That
is
they are
very
already-
much.
Oh,
This is very much like the Chitterwood, the tribes of the Chitterwood, loosely brought together. They are obviously not from here. They are not part of this tribe. Perhaps we can persuade them to leave. This all
Who
looks
is
so
we?
familiar.
who is we? I am trying to understand the we in your statement. Because I only understand that goblins care about nothing less about talking and more about killing.
Nah.
And I take off. I'm starting to take off my mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna take mine off too.
Take the
Well,
top half
I
of my
also have to
robe
say
off.
that I agree with Quindamir because I can't see these goblins being diplomatic at all.
Yeah,
And
but they're terrified of hobgoblins.
Who said anything about diplomacy?
I'm gonna unfurl the whip from out.
It's best you get out of sight in case they come this way.
you got to roll a stealth check though.
You got me thinking about that song now. The whip song.
Yeah.
Where there's a whip, there is
Whip
a
it
way.
real good.
Where there's a
Where
whip,
there's a
there's a
whip,
way.
there is a way.
Oh,
There is only
That Lord of the Rings, fuck the Lord of the Rings song. That shit.
Yeah.
that shit was hilarious.
There is only one thing that I do know for sure, and that is that I cannot get the image out of my head of that poor child's father being eaten and dragged through the bottom of a cellar door. So,
Waylon?
since that reoccurring image is in my head, I know that any single sign of hostility on their part will be resulting in me blowing off a part of them.
Waylon, you have my full permission.
I don't know.
Even should said bomb damage me in some fashion, I will not punch you in the gut this time.
Yeah, I know.
If this goes wrong, first thing I expect you to do is what you planned on doing in the first place.
By Abadah's gaze, you have a deal. He puts his hand out, shake your hand.
Yep, I will shake it. Alright, so again, my mask is off, the top half of my robe is off, so all my scars are out in full effect, my burns, all that shit.
Everything.
Well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready
like
to go
picture,
if they
like the picture I put in the group chat.
Again, if they decide to leave, if this somehow works, you guys might want to hide yourselves.
Waylon leans up right here against this wall, starts juggling 2 daggers and a bomb. He's just waiting for something to pop off.
I'm gonna be right here in case they come running
doesn't
around
really
the corner.
have stealth, so I mean.
Right, that's why I'm not even
Do I
going
gotta
to
roll another stealth check, Lou?
If you're making any
We're not
movements, I would
stealthy.
make a stealth.
To move over here, do I have to roll another stealth, or is my last one?
Yeah,
still good?
you might break some fucking
Wait.
twigs. And a fucking
Before
goblin
you
would be
move-
like, "What the fuck was that?"
But before you move, quick. Waylon holds up a finger, and he points to like your feet, and then he goes, "Let me help you out a little bit."
Lou, you can
Let
use
me
that.
aid his
Well,
stealth.
I put it in the WhatsApp.
Oh, you put it. What's that?
All right, so then he reaches into his coat, and then he pulls out this dust,
Oh
this
shit.
ashen powder, and then he puts the ashen powder on the bottom of your boot, Calvin. And as he puts it on the bottom of your boot, he goes, "Okay, try your sneaker around now and see if that doesn't help you out a little more." It's called silent dust, an alchemical item.
I mean, I already had. So what kind of bonus does it give me?
It gives you a +5 circumstance bonus on your stealth check to avoid being heard while walking.
Wait, what'd
It
you give
lasts
him?
for about a minute.
Okay.
Silence dust.
So then I'm gonna.
20.
Oh, you're gonna use that
I
now.
thought that was your diplomacy, son. Oh, damn. I was excited.
I mean, dude.
And
All right.
with
I'll
that,
take
I'm gonna
that
move
power.
over here.
So is
Oh,
everybody
Okay.
set?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all set with what you're doing?
Yeah, I just can't move. Something just happened. I can't. There we go.
Alright.
Well, actually,
Quindamir is gonna go over here. Can he go over here and just stealth like this?
I was gonna say, if they're gonna come out, aren't they gonna come out through here?
I assume
Unless
so. So I'm
unless
hoping
this
that
goes
they
that
would.
way. You know, I don't know.
I mean, just
But
roll
that's
your.
why I was telling
roll
y'all
your stealth.
to hide.
The high chances are they're not gonna hear your characters, but if you roll significantly low, that's what I'm looking for. See if there's any really low rolls.
What do you get for
or-
really high? What do you get for really high rolls?
Or we could take 10.
I got a
Taking 10
20.
is probably
I got
the better
32.
way.
Roll the
Let me
20. What are you
like
talking
I got a 32. Can you let me?
Yeah,
Can
what
I?
are you talking
But
about?
like.
No, I said or you could take 10. You could roll or take. You can do whatever you want. If you're scared of your roll, take 10.
I'm terrified of this 20. I'm terrified of this 20.
Just taking 10.
Oh, he's got Nacy is silent as a ghost right now, so.
Right.
Calvin put on some
They're not
alchemical
gonna hear me till I
item
crack this whip off.
just to move away. And okay, Quindamir, that's your 9 total.
9 total. Quindamir is making some noise over there.
Yeah.
Stealth is usually about your weakest link, man. So.
That's why I didn't move. That's exactly why I didn't move.
Your stomach is going.
You guys
I
ready?
don't know, man.
You ready?
Even
Even
with
if
a
you don't move.
-8 penalty that they had. 1, 2. 2 of them. All right. So these two right here. Their heads turn towards the exit area as if they like heard something strange out over there.
And then
Something
Do I
rustling
see that?
around. So what happened, Quinn, was you was trying to move through, and
Yeah.
your robes, your clothing got snagged, and you were trying to pry it free as best you could, and caused a lot of movement trying to get that done. You got it free, but not without obviously some
someone's like, what
yeah.
the fuck?
the goblins, a couple of the goblins in there were like,
Huh? What was that
Then
noise?
fuck it. Then
Right.
fuck it. It's go time, yo.
but when they look over, and like the both of them, like they raise their hands, you know, and they're calling out and goblin, hey, 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 hey. Of course, if they look over, they're probably gonna see what I'm assuming is Nacy and Rakeem were coming out to face them anyway. To like to approach them, I should say.
So I'm stepping into this doorway in all my hobgoblin disgustingness.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, on your feet, maggots! Orders from the chieftain have arrived.
And I cracked the whip right behind him. Down on your knees! And I cracked the whip behind him.
Icarus like jumps a little bit.
All right.
When stifles a laugh. He puts his foot on the knuckles.
You gotta roll a bluff check, man.
So the goblins are like some of the goblins like are like
my charisma sucks, but I can't resist this opportunity.
Yeah,
so
I can't.
This guy like
I know.
Well, it's like, yo, I can use these too. I can use these too. No. What did mother build? Yo, that's crazy.
You said roll a bluff check?
Some monsters.
No, I was so the goblins some of them half of them get startled. The other half like they freeze. And the two goblins that were aware, that had heard something and looked over.
I bet.
They look at the two. They look at Nasir and Rakeem. They're like, who are you? They're like, but they say it with a stutter. Like, who are you?
Did I ask you to speak, swine?
And I cracked the whip at its lips.
Line up.
All right. So what I need is who's better. Who's better at intimidate? Who's got the higher modifier?
I got -1.
Okay.
I'll -1. So
all right.
Equal.
I'll add. I'm gonna add.
I got all that passive hobgoblin shit though. Pit boss. I have pit boss on my whip.
Hold up. Well, you're bigger size too. I'll add. All right, you guys are bigger size. So that's +4 and then +2 because you're hobgoblin. No. You got +6. You got +6.
I got the hobgoblin. I got the hobgoblin pit boss shit. I got the hobgoblin pit boss shit. Please don't forget that.
What does that
Please
do?
don't forget.
What's the bonus to that? What's the bonus to that? Hold on. What's the bonus? I'm gonna look at it right now. Nasir hobgoblin pit boss. Okay.
R.I.P. Watson. Somebody get that man a Valium.
All right. Here we go. You guys got the +4. Got plus. I'll give you guys. We're playing this out pretty good. Give you guys +6. So you got +5 total. I'd say one of you roll and the other one aid. So who's aiding?
I think Sears should roll. He got the whip.
Yeah. All right. So Rakeem,
he's got the whip.
Rakeem, roll to aid. You just need a 10 or higher to aid his intimidate successfully.
Just a D20?
1d20 +5. 1d20
I silently cast deafness.
That shit nearly destroyed me, son. Oh my god. He whipped him in the lips.
All right, Nasir, you got +7 on your intimidate. Let's see this.
That shit's gonna make no sense.
You said +7.
Let's see how. Yeah.
Come on.
No.
Oh my god. That would have been. Oh, 1. Jesus.
Oh no!
I guess they did not take you guys seriously.
No, they are not.
Give him another chance.
They are not taking him seriously. I would say, all right. So I would describe it as this: completely out of character for Nasir and for Nasir and Rakeem. They tried their best. Rakeem did a good job with hyping up Nasir, but Nasir's his words were a little faulty. His glare wasn't. It wasn't. It looked more weird than scary to the goblins. He now some of the goblins did, you know, kind of falter a bit, like, whoa, okay, you know, like what's going on here? But some of these goblins here, these other goblins, a few of these goblins are like, hold on.
Oh damn, Digital.
Yo, this is the part of a manga where you're reading it and you're like, yo, the writer must really hate this character.
Right. It's like,
why was you building up the fail right here? Writers, you must really hate this character right now.
they can turn into the Gidman writer and shit.
Yo, that shit was dope. This nigga did,
So a few of these other goblins
That
were
was good
looking,
effort. That was good effort.
and
bro,
like
I want that on a t-shirt, bro.
they were like, wait a second. You come in here with your stupid looking whip, and you have the nerve to tell us what to do? Do you have any idea what we've been through? Any idea? We lost our leader. We lost our leader
And
of the
I'm looking
bird
at my
countries. And a couple of other goblins are like, yeah.
Heroes of the Goblin Blood War.
Goblin Blood War. One of them spits. I don't care about that. I want something to eat. I always wondered what a hobgoblin would taste like.
Plan B.
I was like, bad niggas.
Some of the goblins, hold up, some of the goblins that looked like they would have been listening were hyped up by the ones that just weren't really phased by their act. So they so they're like, all right, we've been through enough shit. Then one of the other goblins is like, yeah, they didn't tell us about these two. They're probably from another tribe. And another goblin's like, yeah, let's capture them and bring them to Thistletop Chieftain. He'll like us more.
Boy.
So now they're convinced if they just capture these two hobgoblins.
My boy, that's my initiative. I don't know what y'all talking about, my boy.
So as I overheard all that, I'm moving back over here in front of Waylon again. I
really wanted that to pass. I gave the bonuses and everything, but
fate. Fate.
I know Quindemir's like, the dice wasn't in for you.
Happens sometimes.
Dude, that's the story of my fucking D&D
wanted
career
to
right there.
like see this work.
Fun.
But he knows he's outmanned and outmatched. He could have said what he thought, but he was like, you know what? Let's just follow the plan.
It was definitely
he saw this coming. No, you stop. Listen, man, Quindemir's doesn't know everything, but I did protest a little bit in the beginning, but then I gave in. So like, it is what it is.
It's all for the fun, bro.
It's not in the car.
I love the role play. I love seeing that was beautiful attempt.
That was fucking dope. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it.
I was like, damn, son, they really might pull this off.
I think it was gonna work.
Digidice was like,
cracked
Dice was like, fuck
it was gonna work,
no.
You gotta get a premium sub before you do shit like that.
The fucked up part about it is even if they were in like a particular class that would have helped them in that situation, like Bard or something, the one still would have failed them. Like there was no way around it.
No, I don't know. I mean, if you maxed out the ranks and you had high charisma, like I think the one would have. The DC wasn't really even that high. It's just. Like I said, that's why I described like some of them were like about to give in, but you just had those brave ones that weren't that weren't phased. Well, it was that coupled with Naysir
Hang
was
on a second, though.
Naysir just didn't
hang on
have
a
a
second.
strong enough of a presence. You know, he didn't have a strong enough.
Actually,
He didn't have the the real
Lewis.
confidence to put to put in like
12 niggas on their
that
fucking
too.
ass, like.
Natsir rolled a 6. Okay. I don't know why he rolled again, but his initial roll was a 6. I'm looking back. I just scrolled up and I'm like,
No, that wasn't
he
it.
rolled
That
a
was just
6.
some random shit. That was some random shit.
Yeah, that was before.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
it
I'm
was
trying to
way
help you
before.
out, bro.
No, we gonna fight, bro.
That was while you were cracking the
One,
whip.
man.
L's and
It's over,
L's,
bro.
son.
Yeah, bro, it's over.
He said, "What about that
We're ready to
six?
pass.
Where that 6 come from?"
Right. We ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright.
Oh,
Y'all always,
I mean,
y'all.
argue
Either
that.
way, you guys got what y'all wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying
That-
it could have only succeeded, or things happened the way we wanted them to anyway, which was this. So
Right.
we're still fine.
The good part
If
about
anything,
it is,
y'all was trying to help them to keep their lives.
Right. Well,
Right.
although if
We
they were,
definitely
if
about
they
to
were
move.
intimidated, it would have been very interesting situation, and your characters would have went on their merry
I would
way.
love to see that
The
play out,
characters
though.
would have went on their merry way, still getting the XP for them.
the good part about it is
That's
that
what it
all
saved
got
time.
captured on Twitch.
All that shit is now canon.
That's now canon. I want to go back and watch that shit.
That shit was hilarious. bro.
Waylon, Naysir's.
Oh, I gotta roll my
Yeah, you gotta roll
initiative, right?
Don't roll a 1 again, man.
Yeah, obviously the rest of you out there can hear that things had broken down, not in a good way. So yeah, the initiative.
Oh,
Quindamir, when you heard that stuff, are you staying there? You move. Oh shit! Look at that.
honestly, Quindamir
Where was that?
probably
Where
stayed
was that
there.
roll?
I get the fucking 20.
Yeah.
He's like that.
You go from a
He got the
1 to a
20
20,
twice.
my guy.
Twice he had it for the stealth and the initiative, but not for the intimidate.
That is true. You really blowing 20s up the ass on it. Just
Yeah, but it's followed by a 1.
Yeah, I don't. Right. If I'd rolled a 20 for that, that'd have been
Must have
amazing.
been
We'd
fate.
have got out of there.
I
Right.
mean,
So
your
it's gonna be
average
gas.
right now is 15.
Right.
So that's good.
Right. Right.
Hold up. What is the DC for that anyway? It was, 10 plus the target's hit.
Quindamir, you didn't move at all when you heard the ruckus going down?
Hell no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I don't think you want to know what
Wait.
what he failed by. Jesus Christ.
Like 2, right?
It was literally 1 point. It was
One.
point off.
Yeah.
No.
Weren't you guys aiding each other? Why didn't you aided
He
also?
did.
That
He
was
added.
really-
He added.
I
It
looked at
was 1 plus 7, 8. The DC was 9.
All types
You know
of-
what's funny,
like,
guys?
this
You know
stuff
what's
no
funny? You know what's funny? If you guys weren't trying to steal the show by yourselves, y'all could have been aided by the whole group, and that could have got you like way over the DC.
I don't know if
Yeah,
they would,
but the whole
we
group,
all
the whole
showed
group
up
could
there,
have
they
really
wouldn't have
backed up.
believed him at
Yeah,
all.
they wouldn't have believed no shit like that. Unless we'd have said we had y'all
They got
captured.
they got the
And
they
we
got
can't- we couldn't
they
lie
got a
about
little
that.
yeah they got a little extra boost to the intimidate
Oh,
because it was just
Agava.
somehow
Yeah.
because it was just
All right,
a hot
all right.
We know our people.
Yeah, bald
You
ass
got it.
Azamar is gonna come out and be
Yeah,
like, yeah,
so
I'm
you
part of
could've
the
rolled it.
Goblin crew.
Right,
You could have rolled a 2 and you would have had it.
Man, I just rolled the 1. The dice.
Oh, that was
That's his life.
That's tough.
Such is life, man.
Such is life.
Them
I'm the beat ass.
ones always gonna crush ya.
They're coming for you. They're
All
coming for
right.
you.
Well,
Oh,
when you realize the goblins are
Time
getting
to
hostile,
beat
Naysir's
ass.
like, "All right, time to rush in." And he was actually the first one to get the jump on them. They're all flat-footed. We're not expecting him to be so quick. Which means the goblins right now do not have dex to their Elmer class.
No Jax? I'm about to blow them up. No Jax. What's wrong with them? No Jax.
I guess I'm just gonna move down. Can I move down?
It was first round of the combat. They're flat-footed. Like I said,
Relentless.
Nacia's reflexes were so quick they couldn't. They were like, "Oh shit."
And I bet, is this the one? I'm gonna find the one that was talking. The one that
Yeah,
said,
all right.
The one that I want the one that was talking.
Toxic, bro.
Yeah, that one right there. So I run up and say,
The one who said you had a weird ass whip.
They said where? I said, yeah. I know what was talking first. You see, they see him take off. He darts across the upon the first guy. And can I use key strike now, right? So if I punch once and I use key strike to strike again. Actually,
it's
I'm just gonna blow him up with power attack. I'm just gonna blow him up.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's a swift action to use a key point, but you can choose to do power attack, which gives you a -1 to your attack for an additional +2 to damage.
Are you power attacking with the whip?
Oh no, I'm just punching him.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
I rolled the whip. I dropped the whip. You see see, yeah, okay, so the series drops you looks last yeah.
Nah, you don't need to drop the whip. You're a monk. You can hit with anything and do the same thing.
Right?
You can kick them, headbutt them.
No, it was kind of weird for me. Messier drops the whip and then runs across and you know.
All right, make your attack roll.
Yeah, man. That's my first one. Attack.
Let's go.
And can I use key strike to strike another one? Since I'm standing next to two of them? Could I use another key strike?
I think that's only if you're using a flurry of blows, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we just add one more to the flurry.
Flurry? Okay. Alright.
Nacier, yeah, key pool, you got 4 points, and by spending 1 point
Right.
as a swift action, you can make an additional unarmed strike when making a flurry of blows. So yeah, it's only a flurry of blows.
Okay, alright.
How many key points do we have?
I know Nacier has
wisdom.
4.
Oh, did you put that on our sheet?
It should be, yeah, it should be on your sheets. When you look at,
I think you have.
When you look at key pool, I have it in brackets.
Who has the stronger key? The two brothers.
Who can I enlarge in this
That's a
fight?
really good question.
Whose key is strong?
If you're gonna enlarge me.
Enlarge
me. Because if you make Rakim bigger, it fucks up his dex and his AC and armor. He's dex based. But if you enlarge me, I got like 17. I'm just gonna be punching more shit. So.
I'm going
Good to
in
know.
hot.
Quintemere would have known that.
Yeah.
So I got that wand of enlarge. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. My damage.
I got 5 key points.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I got yours. Yeah, one more than me.
So Kim is the one with the most key. That makes sense. He's more in tune with his spirit, so he has more key. You're more in tune with your raw power. So
right.
You have more, so you do more damage.
I don't know what the damage is.
I can't wait to see for this bomb to go off. That's what I want to see.
Right. I don't even know. I couldn't even. So with power attack is +2.
So yeah, it'll add +2 to your damage since you hit. Yeah, that 22 was a hit. So
D6, right?
It'll be 1d6 plus 5 in total.
Plus 8. I hate it. And then the power attack. Like I violently.
Right, plus 8. What? Wait, with +8.
No, I didn't mean to.
Okay, so it should be 3 plus 6.
Right.
Not 3 plus 6. What's your strength? Plus 3, and then power attack added another.
My strength
2.
is
Okay, so then the
2
plus
right?
5. So 3 plus 5 is 8 points of
5.
damage. The 8 points of damage, you rushed up on him, and you can describe how you knocked him out because he is down.
He is
Yeah,
down.
just mean uppercut right off his
He
feet,
went
dashing. It's a quick dash uppercut, full speed. Wow. Whew, sends him to the moon.
Goblin does a
And the
backflip.
and the goblin did the arrow some animation. Just, wow. Goblin flying.
So the goblin was like, ah! Back.
You said ack.
And as that happens, Waylon makes his move at the same, just literally a split second later.
Hey,
Oh,
quick
man.
question. For all of us that are around the corner, wouldn't this, I mean, they don't know we're there. They only saw the 2 of them. So should we get
Yeah.
a surprise round action?
It is.
They had no idea we were there.
Well, yeah, it's the first round of combat. They're flat-footed to your attacks.
Throw the
As long as your
Alright,
as long as your
I'll just
initiative
curious,
as long
we
as your
only have-
initiative is above them, yeah, they'll be flat-footed.
Okay. Mine's not.
But yeah.
Should we throw the smoke?
So where was Waylon's obviously he took hold on. Where was he?
Might be
Where
a
was
good
he?
idea.
Hold on, moving back. Hold on. Don't forget it's 2 squares up until about where Rakim is at. You're stooped. Remember, you guys are stooped over until right here.
Right.
These guys are stooped,
Okay.
like kind of half crawling, whatever. So it's
I
that'd be
thought I
1, 2,
moved
3,
3
4, 5,
squares.
6. This would be
We're not.
that'll be 1, 2 squares. 3,
I guess
4,
I gotta shuffle
so
on
it'd
over.
be this right here would be 6 squares.
Right here.
You see, I see a crab walk over
That's fine.
and punch it in the chest.
Oh no, we entered the area where it opened up.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sure, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
So you
you
said it
and
opened up.
Ricky, yeah, that was where it's tall enough for you to stand in.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna hit him with a bomb.
Down the bomb. What's the bomb's range increment is
20 feet.
Alright, throwing it there. Okay, let's pick this corner of the square. I think that's exactly 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's right outside. That's 1 square off. So range touch attack with a -2 to the with the -2 to the attack is the range increment. And you guys see his that vial, that catalyst, that bomb. He's got his hands glowing a little more brightly than usual.
Mm-hmm. Just a little more brightly than you.
So when I do flurry,
It sounds like
so if I do flurry, is
3rd level, it does more damage.
He said -2, right, Lou?
Yeah.
Can I key strike with a power attack? 3rd hit?
You can't power attack and flurry. I don't
Oh,
think.
it's a 1.
You can power.
Or maybe you can.
You
I'm
can.
not sure.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Power attack
Seems
is
they
you do
trying to
power.
keep
Power
you
attack is you just gotta
your
declare it.
power.
You just gotta declare it before you attack.
It's
So
a
I
1.
So power attack, flurry, key strike.
1.
Jab
Damn.
style?
Roll a d8 so I can know what square it lands in instead.
Uh-oh. Another natty one.
One, bro. Gee.
There we go.
They got
Yeah,
that premium, bro.
It's real. It's a real thing.
I need that shit to go
1, 2.
crazy.
So it lands here,
That's what
striking
we gotta do. You know what it is? We gotta start doing reverse. No
throwing
more
out
epic
the
shit. We just gotta go out there
just
and
doing
try
the
some
splash
shit.
damage, which splash damage would be a
Six
minimum of
is the
6.
minimum
Yep.
damage.
And a reflex save.
Reflex 15.
So your characters, you hear him throw that. You see him throw that that bomb out there.
Yeah, so Waylon, you see Waylon like kind of.
Okay.
What the fuck? Flex just walk in?
Master Flag.
That was dope.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
The goblins are like, oh shit, let's roll their reflexes.
So you saying we about to get some gunshots on Thursday, sir?
Right.
Hi.
Looks like both goblins
Yo,
fail their
Chris
reflex, so they take 6 damage.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Oh, okay.
They take 6
that?
fire damage, which actually disables them. They're screaming and fiery pain. Have the back of their body is covered in flames, and they're covered in burnt scorch marks, I should say, and they're like breathing heavily.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, they take,
Well,
6 damage.
Waylon blows some of the residual magic off of his hands and he shakes it because I could do better than that.
Queen W.
You know, that bomb is so cheesy, bro. You could roll a 1 and still fuck these guys up.
Right.
Crazy, yo. I rolled the 1 I actually stabbed
He
myself.
wanted that direct hit, because that would have been, what, 2d6 plus 4, right?
No, the record was
yeah,
2d6 plus 4, man.
And then everybody else around it would have taken the 6, yeah.
Man.
Queen Damir is going to stand here and gonna try to cast Daze on this one.
Like, I'm going to cast Daze.
Or should I say, can he ready an action to cast Daze on the first one that tries to take a hostile action against one of his teammates in this area? Like in this area? Like anyone, any...
Okay, so I would say the first goblin that goes there and makes an attack on an ally, you will cast the spell.
Okay. I don't know which one it is, but that's the one he wants to stop.
Can you do?
So you're ready in an action.
Kundamir says when he moves up, it goes, now we are murdering more goblins. More goblins for the hell of it. And we still do not know who they are working for here.
It's what they deserve.
It does not take a genius to realize who they are working for.
We'll start
There is only one person we know currently who was in service to Lamashtu, and they are being pressed into that service. They are not being pressed into attacking our friends, but they are choosing to do so. So therefore, I have nothing but bombs for them. Blow them all up. And then whoever has left, we can ask them the questions that we need to ask them.
Everyone's seeing red.
Aurora's name be praised.
The goblins make their
May
move.
Rory's name be praised. Oh my
Well,
lord.
there's a goblin that showed up right there. I guess you're ready. The action will go off.
Okay. I shouldn't have to roll anything, right?
Nope, I gotta roll a will. Well, unless you want to roll the save throw or keep.
Nah.
He's like, nah.
You saw them ones.
Nah.
Digidice is not having it today.
Digidice is not on my side today.
Try it if you want to.
Wow, they rolled exactly a 14, son.
Is that the is that the DC?
That's crazy, son. The DC was 14, huh?
And their will save is he failed.
Minus?
He failed.
Yes. I was like, I hope they have bad.
Yeah, he had a he had a -1. So,
Nice.
so Quindamir release spells. The bitter fleece. Is that
Quindamir says not so fast.
And the goblin goes to raise the dog slicer to attack Seer and is like, just stops.
Fucking my
like shaking his head like, what is going on?
What was I about to do?
That is the one that saved me last time. It was you and Icarus both that did it back to back. One of my favorites that you do.
It is a very amateur spell, but this is very useful against these goblins. Since they do not live very long to avoid these, avoid the I'm gonna say the will
Bringing
save
to the goblin bang bus.
Oh wait, no,
Yes.
these two. Hold on, those two are disabled. They're actually like
disabled.
Yeah, no,
they're like I don't know if I want to fight.
On the next,
Could you hit all 5 of them?
Look at it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
do I get an attack of opportunity for any of them
them
moving
running
into my
past
range?
next year. Doesn't he get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so.
I can't enlarge him from
Yeah,
I don't have combat reflexes.
No,
crazy.
no attacks of opportunity. They were moving through. They were moving through their allies, getting that soft cover. So
Stay rushed, my boy.
Please tell me y'all could do something about this.
I mean, like, I was gonna know. I can't.
We'll do something about it, all right.
My dude sounded mad evil with it.
what's your armor class
We'll do
this
something
year?
about it, all right. 17 plus the mage armor, 23.
Ooh,
Wait, 17.
mage armor
You
potion.
said
Let's go.
You said 17.
Yeah.
Normally
Yeah.
17.
23 total.
23
No, it's
total.
23.
23 total with the mage armor, sir. Oh, sorry.
He says your flat out armor class. He didn't say touch AC.
Yeah.
21.
With the
21.
mage. Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, that's +4. I was like,
Hey,
+6. +6.
A 1. Yes.
Again? That's why I don't be rolling that shit.
A 4 and a 2. Okay. So there's only
Jesus
2
Christ,
ones we
bro.
gotta worry about. The 14 and the 16 is the only one we gotta worry
16 plus the flanking bonus on that one. That makes it. That 16 becomes an 18 plus it's AC's only one dog slicer managed to get a nick on you. Get a little nick.
Damn, son. Like Neo dodging all the fucking agents, but fucking Agent Smith gets in there with
These
that one
goblins, 5 of these goblins rush on AC with their dog slice, and he's like, he blocks one, blocks another, dodges another. One slices across his arm. One slices across his arm, but the mage armor glows and like you just see like magic sparks, fly off of the edge of the blade as his mage armor blocks. But then one goblin got in right underneath his leg and caught him in his upper thigh.
Waylon nods, goes, that's a good push on, no? He looks over his shoulder at Quindamir and winks.
4 points of damage.
They do not know exactly what an explosion means for them.
As for
this
these two
time.
goblins, they go at Rakim.
Perhaps you shall let them know. Give us our night back. End this encounter right quick.
Ooh, 18.
18? Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, Rakim's armor class is 19 plus. Does he have any other bonuses or no?
Not at the moment, because I didn't get to do my defensive shit, right?
Alright. So he takes a slice. No. There. Slice for 3 points damage. Alright, now Rakim is up.
Which one? The one right in front of me hit me?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's flanked.
Yeah.
I fucking looked. I looked down at the slice, and I just looked back up to him and put on my fucking evilest fucking smile.
Damn.
Which actually, and then flurry of blows, which currently with a flanking I get +2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The look that popped in my head is from Attack on Titan when Yelena is looking down at that one dude.
So,
First attack. I love that fucking panel, bro. That shit's got like.
It's the most demonic look on the faces I've ever seen in the manga.
And then the precise, the precision teamwork.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
key strike. Key strike too.
So that was the extra. So it was 6 damage on the first attack.
And these boys are combos, bro.
Disabled.
Does an 18 hit? Oh, it's disabled.
From the first attack, it disabled that goblin. So
All right, so the second attack is against the other guy over here, but I gotta change it now because it's not +9 because he didn't flanking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 16, it would have hit a 16.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, that hit. The 16 hit. So just roll damage for that.
All right. So damage for that. Ugh. And can I use a key point and make one more attack on him?
Swift action, key point. You can make a third attack. Mark off a key point.
Didn't you roll the 3 for the damage on that second hit strike?
Oh yeah, he did. That's actually 4 damage.
Oh yeah. All right.
Now they're just throwing out random rolls and shit.
Yeah.
Forget
sometimes the roll 20.
And then you roll a fucking 1 when you.
Listen, the roll 20 is not slow sometimes.
All right, so third attack.
Third attack's a hit.
Man.
Like, oh, got the 3 attacks. And the damage is, yep, knocked that one out.
Yeah, so it just seeing that, looking down at the slash in me, but I also had them gloves on, so it's straight elbows and fucking knees. I'm just spinning around, just pop, 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 with fucking
full Muay Thai mode, son.
Yeah.
Them elbows,
Man,
I love monks, man. I love monks. I only got 1 monk that I've ever got a chance to play. No, 2. 2 I got a chance to play. I made a druid monk before.
And do I still get my 5-foot step?
Yeah, you can 5-foot.
Yeah, you didn't move.
All right, so
yeah.
Here.
Oh, I think that's the furthest I can go. Oh no, can I make it here?
No.
If you want to, let's see, 1, 2,
That's
3, 4,
I don't know where it opens up.
I mean, you'd have to double move and make an acrobatics check.
Not here.
If I make a double move, can I still attack?
No.
That's it. is it.
Could you
Double move is it.
God damn.
Yeah.
I had to get in my way, man. That was where I could
You
fucking go. Let's see.
All right, well, I ain't Quindamere. I don't read minds, so
But
maybe roll higher on initiative next time. I don't know.
Damn, I like it. I was used.
Shit,
I'm so happy I was used in this way. My man said, "I'm not Quindamere. I can't read minds."
Can I stand on top of this? Can I stand
Maybe
on
you
top
should
of this
roll
disabled
high
goblin?
initiative.
Nah, he's still
He's
just
still
disabled,
conscious.
but
He's
not down.
disabled. Like if he takes a standard action, he'll drop right after his action. So it's a matter of whether the goblin's suicidal or not. Most likely, probably are.
I also, when I take my step, I'm like, you could have left with your lives, but I like this option better.
Well, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here. I'm just gonna put this goblin out of his misery.
All right. You have an additional. +2 bonus because of flanking, and if you hit, you deal sneak attack damage.
my neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is
Done.
Yeah, he's done.
That
you can
man's
roll
finished.
damage. Was it 2d6, 1d6 plus 1, and then another d6 with
Do I
sneak
even
attack.
need to?
If you feel like it, but you don't have to. You could just describe how you take them out.
So Calvin just runs up there while he's looking up pathetically and takes his rapier and sticks it into his back and then takes the short sword, fucking lobs his head off. Like a fucking skewer. Little goblin shish kebab that I cut a piece off.
Done.
Icarus.
Oh,
And then I'm going to take my 5-foot adjustment since he's out of my way now and go here.
No, you can't. You moved.
Well, you already moved.
Yeah,
You already moved, bro.
Fine.
Yeah.
Free action ain't so free.
Y'all
Yeah,
comedians
I want
tonight.
to point this other guy, man. That shit would have been nasty.
Alright, Icarus.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember, each square counts as 2.
Counts as 2, so 2, 4,
6 right there.
6. That's not a double move, is it?
No, that's just your
No,
full move.
that was your full move right there, yeah. That was all 6 squares.
Then I will cast. I'm gonna cast stays on this one. I
Alright.
can't see this one.
No.
Yeah, then I will cast stays on this one.
That goblin is dazed. Cannot attack. Cannot take actions until 4 round. So you guys see Icarus crawl through, cast a spell, weave a spell over this goblin. You see magic.
You hit it with
You
the
see
solar
magic
flare with
swirl.
I just realized I was on mute. Isn't that the one that Quindamere dazed already?
Nah, Quindamere dazed. I thought Quindamere dazed.
He dazed the one
No,
that
it's the one
he
that
dazed.
rolled up.
He dazed this
You
one.
said it was this one.
Oh, he did daze.
Oh.
What did you daze?
Alright, so then this
So
one's
then I'll daze
dazed.
this
Yeah, that one's dazed. So
Yeah,
we got
that's
2
what I'm
goblins that are dazed.
Now we got 2 days.
That is
2
correct.
daisies.
2 daisies.
Nasir, round 2.
You see Nasir, he starts chanting a prayer, and he's, I swear to my ancestors that I should walk away the way. And when he says that, he flips over here, like jumps over these two. Just I'm acrobatics check. If I go here, I'm flanking.
Alright, you're gonna have
With
to.
Nasir, Raquel, where if I were to flank, or could I go
You can't
here?
flank him. You can't flank with me. I don't think. Not where I'm at.
If we go, if I go here, I couldn't flank. That would be
I
considered flank.
I would have to be down
Those
here.
two are dazed anyway, so
He
you're gonna
would
get.
have to. He'd have to. Yeah, these two are dazed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kill them. I'm just gonna do flurry of attack. And I was gonna do some other shit. I just do flurry of attack. You're just gonna get to the business.
Yeah. These two up here are dazed.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to hit them easy.
And he's scared. He talks. He looks down at the goblin. If you would have chose the path of Aurora, you could be saved. And starts lighting the goblins up. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like
There's no AC penalty for dazed.
right.
So they just
No, you're gonna want to hit the. You're gonna want to. You're gonna want to hit. You're gonna want to hit the ones that aren't dazed, because the ones that are dazed are just not gonna. They lost a turn pretty much.
I thought it was an AC penalty. I guess.
No, they can't take any actions.
Oh no.
That's the first attack. Flurry attack.
Flurry of blows.
Key
power.
point attack.
Is that flurry of
key point? Yeah.
This man's going in.
And key point. Okay, because then I can hit 3, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, if you're making a separate attack on each one, so it's a 16
on
hit.
each one, right? So
16 hit one. The 14 was a miss. The 18 was a hit. Let's do damage. Let's do damage for this guy.
The
It would
damage
be
on the
1d6
first one with the
plus
power
5.
attack.
1d6 plus 5.
With the power attack, that's a d6 plus 5, right?
Did you put
Power attack on the first strike of the key of the key flurry.
oh wait, hold up.
And then the jabbing style connects with the third hit.
Okay, you have plus
right?
6 to plus 6 to hit. So it's it should be plus 4. Okay, yeah, plus 5 because of power attack, not plus 4. My bad, plus 5. So yeah, roll 1d6 plus 5 points of damage because it's 3 from your strength, 2 from power attack. So that's a d6 plus 5.
Okay.
We'll damage this one first, or whoever you want to damage first.
Yeah, we just gonna work this out in the circle.
7. Knock that one out.
And
Alright, this one here was a miss, so you can roll damage for this one. That's another knockout.
Knockout.
Yep.
And it's like,
and if you want,
I said first.
If you want to fight with a just, you can.
Okay.
And mark off one of your key points.
Gotcha. So,
out here crafting skulls.
And
those 2 goblins drop from your
Nasir looks over
power
the
flurry.
drop body. Like he's screaming. He's like, "Will you praise Aurora? Will you praise Aurora?" And he starts stepping on the goblin bodies like AI. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Alright.
I don't really want to move. Let's see.
Waylon.
Alright. For Waylon's go. Waylon taps Callum on the shoulder, and as Callum turns around, he rolls past Callum, basically kind of like flips past him, goes into this square. As he comes out of like rolling past Callum, he's like mixing the bomb, the catalyst, and the base together. And as he does so, you see like the unstable magic on the inside of the bottle make it shake and a liquid froth over on the inside of the bottle on the edge. Starts to come out of the outside of the bottle and leak onto the floor. And then he throws it up into the air like a lob. You see like a light streaking from it as it goes right towards here.
You just hit in the square, not a goblin?
Just a square.
Alright.
What the fuck was that?
Elaborate ass throw, son.
I just rolled to hit the square. Alright, you hit the square, and I guess they, I gotta roll their reflexes.
Ooh, 2 4s.
Both fails, they both take 6 fire damage.
It's gone. They out of here.
Disabling them.
They only have 6 HP?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I got after dropping these 2. I realized that's what they had.
Damn, these motherfuckers sweet.
Quindamir.
Quindamir is... We are finally starting to thin out their ranks. Not so formidable, formidable as the goblins back in the glass works building.
Maybe, but there's another way to look at it. Maybe we are just getting better at beating goblins.
Getting conditioned to only fighting one type of monster only means that we will be at a disadvantage when we fight, when we are up against something more formidable.
Stop being silly, brother. You know we've also had to deal with Sin Spawn and even a small little demon.
I was just about to say, Irelium would tell you to hold her mead.
Hold her mead?
Can't you see it?
Like her drink?
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Right.
Like a hold my beer.
Caldum's like, Caden will Caden will appreciate that.
I got you, Waylon.
While this is going on, Quindamir is like trying to fashion another spell. He kind of feels like delaying the goblins has been working, so don't fix what's not broken.
For real.
Prepares for another day's spell whenever one of the goblins tries to attack one of his friends once again. So that is what you shall do.
You gotta change our pictures. I put them in the WhatsApp.
This
Nice.
goblin
So
tried to attack, dazed again.
Nice.
Same one?
Same one.
Yo, give him an icon so I can feel good about it.
Right. Right.
I love seeing it with the icon, like the one that
Right.
makes him look like he's like getting mind fucked. He's like
status effects. I want
that one.
status effect
That one.
icon.
Oh, okay, I'll take that one.
Oh, well, he's getting the one that he's getting what? Which one?
Something.
The one of those he's getting mind fucked, bro. I don't know. You know which one I'm talking
The one with
about.
the little lines on the side.
Yeah,
Of the
About
head.
that?
yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
That one.
Yeah, motherfucker's going crazy. I don't know. I like that one, son. It was good. Both of them days, bro. Losing his goddamn mind right now, son. I love it. Inside, because you can't see it on the outside. Right?
The icon you had before, that would be good for like a stealth icon. If someone's invisible or stealthing, because it looks like the person has a mask on.
Yeah.
That does look like that to me, yeah.
That's a mindfuck icon now.
This one charges at
That's the
Nathir,
mind.
Goblin.
You fail a will save, that's what you're dealing with. Fear
got
effect,
me.
that shit is perfect.
Yeah.
Suck
Any
my
sort of
dick
mind.
in your brain and fuck what you thought.
He charged me. Oh, he charged me.
Fuck what you thought. Dang.
Can I
can't
trip
wait
him?
till I
Do
start
I get an
getting
attack of opportunity because he tripped?
more juicier spells to play around with. It sucks I had to give up my little trick, my combat advice.
So for these goblins, the ones that are
Moving on to
disabled
bigger
and
and
burnt
better
up,
things.
they rush over to this corner, cowering. But one,
Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like right now it's time to use some diplomacy, son.
This goblin
Maybe you
charges
can talk to an
Nathir
audience of
bravely,
4
but
as opposed
fails.
to 12.
And these two are dazed. So
I gotta wait for my turn. Man.
we are back to Rakim.
Oh, Rakim's
My
up.
turn?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
5-foot step this way.
Now you can't go through the briar patches.
Oh.
Can I go? Can
You
I
could
5-foot step that way and take damage?
You could
Or
try.
acrobatics?
You could try to acrobatics over him. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Can we acrobatics? Or...
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'd make
Acrobatics,
make one check.
Fuck.
Well, 2 checks actually. No, one check. One check. Make
acrobatics.
one check. Against the CMD of the goblin, +5. Since you're going through his.
That was almost a 1.
Yo.
That was close.
That was close. All right.
Acrobatics after.
Luck of
I
the
was like-
gods, bro.
Thought about it.
You
Shit was almost a 1.
You swiftly and
That is-
successfully leap over the goblin, pressing down on his head as you push
Yeah.
yourself over and
Yeah.
flip around and land. And you can make your
acrobatics.
attack with the flanking bonus.
Can I still flurry, or is it just one attack?
It's
now?
just one attack.
All right.
That's a hit. You roll damage. Two
That,
D6,
and then
yeah.
yeah,
He's
and then
out. He is out.
So I leaped over his head and just fucking snap kicked him on the side of his head, and his neck breaks.
Hey.
Snap kick.
See you later.
Now we're up to Kaldum.
All right. Kaldum going right here. And I'm going to attack this guy with both my weapons.
Do it.
You can only make one attack after a move.
All fine with just my rapier then.
There is a feat where you can move up to an enemy and attack once with both weapons. There is a feat for that.
Yeah, step up. Step
No,
up
it's
and follow.
I think it was called
Follow up.
no, I think it was called double slice
It
or
was
something. Like, yeah, I
follow.
think it was called double slice or something like that.
Oh, I saw some other shit. Step up, follow up.
Well, okay, so since he's dazed, do I get my sneak attack damage on him too?
That's right.
No, he does not have. He can still defend himself normally. He does not lose his dexterity bonus to his armor class.
Okay. Well, I'm attacking him with my rapier.
The 18 is a hit. You can roll damage. 1d6 plus 1. And don't forget, if you ever roll a natural 8,
1d6 plus 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, +2. That's right. Yeah, because the magic bonus and the strat bonus. That's right. So only 6 +2.
Like a fucking skewer.
He's out.
Well, there's one left. And I'm pretty sure there's one wants to live.
The other four are probably like, what the fuck?
You want to delay and see if I scare anybody?
Icarus.
I know it's not. I know. I just gotta.
He caught
If
us.
it ain't broke, don't fit. Well, is this the last one?
And then these guys down here.
Is he
So
dead?
they're all like cowering in the corner. He said, right?
Yeah,
they're all disabled. They're like, I don't want no more. I'm good.
Right.
This one is only
They saying, what the fuck? I like that one better. Yeah.
Because you can just picture.
They are fucked right now.
Icarus will cast Daze again.
The power of days flex on him.
The power of days.
Kind of a cold mentality comes from Icarus, and she goes, "Let's finish this and be over with it and move forward. These goblins, they're a waste of time. We have bigger shit." Damn!
That goblin is like, no!
Not me, bitch. Not me, bitch.
What?
That was a waste of time.
That was the one that was talking back.
Right.
See, that was the second one that was. That was the second one that was talking back. That was talking shit. The one that had the idea of capturing. It's like that was the one that was like, let's capture these two and just bring them to. They actually said yes. They actually said the name.
That's the one that's gonna get XP.
If we don't kill him, that motherfucker's coming back with levels.
You know, I get XP from this.
Oh, like that Shadow of Mordor game.
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah. The motherfucker coming back with
Come back with a name and some goons. He comes back with some
Runs
goons
back,
and
he's
shit.
got a goon.
Can't let that happen.
He comes back with a carnivore and shit.
Yeah.
We let Gal live, and that bitch came back with like levels.
I love that game. That's really...
They actually said the chieftain's name too. They were like, let's capture these hobgoblins, bring them back to Rip Nugget.
Say that again?
Bring them.
Yeah.
Rip Nugget is the leader of the Thistletop goblin.
I feel like I have to smoke it on that.
That sounds like a shark. You know, you tried to rip one and then you shot out a nugget.
That sounds like a strain name for sure.
Rip Nugget.
Yeah, it sounds like a strain name.
You're
for sure.
so
I was gonna say,
funny,
like,
Cat. What's wrong with you, bro?
like I hit.
Only
All right,
my
My
Sierra,
nickname for
what are you
Rip
doing?
Nugget when we encounter him will be, I'll be like, what's up, shark?
Shark. Rip Nugget.
I
like it.
I made one of you last night.
I'm gonna crack the whip, go out to the front. Say,
I wonder if he's a goblin.
We'll command him to give up. Drop your drop your weapons. Drop your weapons.
Do the standard action to like demoralize them.
Yeah, crack the whip.
He said crack the whip. All right, roll intimidate.
Tell him to drop the whip.
It's hilarious.
He said he cracked him in the lips at first.
That's gonna have me weak for
I
mad
really
long,
thought
yo.
he did that on purpose, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
I was
tried.
That would have been so funny, man. Just it's
I'm
picturing it in my
like a
head.
Make
bad
sure you roll
child. Top of
non-lethal
the
damage,
lip.
bro. Non-lethal damage. You might accidentally kill it.
Oh, are you attacking
Yeah,
him?
right,
You attacking him,
for real.
or are you just doing an
Tackling his
intimidate?
lips, son.
I'm just
Shut your mouth.
I'm just gonna say, do they he still wants to fight, right? He's still
He's
wants
the
to
one
fight.
that
That's right.
charged
He
you,
wants to
yeah.
fight. Yeah, he's still
Teach him a
So that's a
lesson.
fight left in me. Yeah, we're gonna just teach him. Teach him a lesson.
No violence.
You see, you see this here. Just dropped it. He drops a whip. God, sorry. You have, you have such potential. If only you would have fought for, you could have lasted. You could have fought side by side, but instead, he swings twice, and the second hit clearly connects.
Roll damage.
He's just power attacking every single attack.
Everyone.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 1d6 plus. It's just boom, boom. 1d6 plus
Hammer
5.
blows.
Cracking skulls. God forbid you connect.
There's a mean wind up in every strike. His head
That's
down,
what I
like.
Dropped.
Keeps
So
looking
the
at these
question,
goblins.
the
He's looking at
question
these
has
goblins
been,
behind him.
so the question has been answered for me. That out of 12 goblins, at least 4 of them are half intelligent.
I want to just like kind of walk up in front of them slowly. I run a
was
finger
that 2
across.
rounds? We just bodied 12 goblins.
Run a finger across the splash that I took.
Yeah, something wrong with y'all.
You know, lick the blood off my finger, and I'm just like, again,
How many rounds
I
is that?
say,
5?
maggots on your knees.
How many rounds? That was
See Nasir
it was
pick
the
the
top
whip
of the
back
3rd
up,
round.
and he's Nasir's cracking the whip behind Rakim, and he's like, as we said before, down. And he cracks the whip behind in front of him.
It is
After you say that, Caldum says, I don't even think we should waste our time with them. We should dispatch them and move on.
We won't. We just gonna leave him.
It is a shame that
we're just gonna leave him with a calling card.
It is a shame that this is the only language that you seem to understand. In all honesty, they do not belong here. They belong someplace else. But they are dispositioned here with the intent to do harm to Sandpoint while being here. So, that being said, what are we to do with them? We do have questions. My one question is, what is it that they were dragging on the track that we left back there? And these goblins know.
I don't think these goblins know, brother, because those tracks ended near the beginning, and these don't even seem like the right goblins for this area.
Perhaps, but they are also willing to work with the other goblins, from what I was told, which means they may have some information we do not have.
But when I was listening to them, it didn't sound like they were so willing. It was more of they were stuck here either as prisoners or they were going to be used as sacrifices, as a tool for whatever this hole was. They talked about the sacrifice to Lamashtu.
Sacrifice to Lamashtu.
Can we tell them to drop on and strip butt naked? So
So they have some sort of goblin shaman who is a worshipper of Lamashtu. Is what you are telling me, Candy?
It would appear that there's someone amongst the Thistlewood goblins that is a worshiper of Lamashtu, because it appears that that's who captured them or kept them here.
That's literally why I came here. Nuwalia. He's doing that fucking ritual, and we're here to stop it. So.
Yep.
So they know how to get it. They know the layout of this place. These places are maze, and a maze that we have to crawl through rather than walk through. One of them knows how to get to where we can find Walia faster. Please get that information from them first. Even willing to let them leave so we can finally get where we need to go.
Which one of you wants to show us the way to Nawalia?
Serious boss stand up.
Goblins are looking at each other.
Speak.
One of them speaks. We don't know. We went to Chief Ripnugget. He put us here.
Where's Chief Ripnugget?
They all four of them. They point. They point towards. Oops. What? They point towards where.
Do you want to say if you want?
They point towards the island across the bridge. The island of Thistletop.
Is that in the direction of where this door is?
They point in that direction. They don't point like towards the door. They just they point up into that direction. But yeah, you would probably if you open that thistle door, you'll see what they were where they were pointing.
And it'll point directly. He's not gonna open the thistle door. He's not gonna stand on the side of that. Right? Do we know exactly where he's at?
They point and they say his throne room is in Thistletop.
Quindamir, is there something you wish to ask?
Quindamir takes a big yawn and he stretches. He says, I believe them. I think that is all that they will be able to tell us also.
I kind of look at them all and I'm like, a long time ago, in a situation very similar to this, we were shown mercy. I will not be the one to strike you down today. Leave. And I start walking back off.
The goblins.
Find Irori.
The goblins all have a confused look on their face. They do not know what to make of
and
Rakim
Nasir kneels down. Nasir kneels down and draws a fist. The open palm of prayer in the dirt. The symbol right here. And he points to it. He tells it. It says Aurori. Points to it. So.
I'm also I want to kneel back down next to the goblin that landed the blow.
All right.
Again, that same ritual. Cross his arms over his chest, place him nicely. Put a couple copper coins over his eyes. Walk off.
So, and after that said, Caldum says in Goblin, "You're lucky my traveling companions wish to show you mercy. If it was up to me, I'd have all your heads." And I start to walk away.
Wayland shrugs and he goes, I'm sure you do not mind if I just do a little bit of checking.
Oh, true.
He's supposed to rifle them through the dead goblin body.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
I honestly thought like as each of the individuals was like letting the goblins go, I thought Waylon was gonna be the one to be like, as for me.
Give me all your shit.
Blow them all out like.
Run your pockets.
Run your pockets.
All right.
I respect my friend's wishes.
Unfortunately, other than
I'm gonna get paid though.
Unfortunately,
get paid.
Unfortunately, other than the small leather armor they were wearing and the small dog slices, they didn't really have much of anything else on them.
And there's nothing in that area. There's nothing like hidden in that area. Around the buried treasure.
You guys check around. And...
Wait a minute, doesn't Sandpoint give rewards for goblin ears?
No.
We did ask.
No, they don't have they don't have like a goblin bounty.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They never really had to. Goblins didn't really fuck with them like that. Like they get maybe sometimes attacked on the roads here or there, but it wasn't a common occurrence. And goblins had mostly usually kept to themselves. So it was actually an anomaly that all 5 tribes sent their goblins at once to Sandpoint. That's what freaked everybody out. Was the fuck is going on? Like something mobilized all these goblins to do this shit.
They're lucky because if there was a bounty for my brother, I would have taken even the live one's ears and given them to him.
All right.
Lop them straight off.
I sort of turn to Nasir now that we're like sort of a little away, and I'm shaking, just like fucking furious. And I'm like, it is taking everything I have not to slay those disgusting creatures where they are, Nasir.
Damn. Let's find peace, bro. Spend too much time in the rage. You'll never become your whole self.
Waylon, I think if they were pointing that way, and I know that's the direction we need to go, I know the tracks that we were tracking were going in a different area. I'm more than willing to go with you to check that out.
Yes, those tracks, something that they were dragging, that notion stays in the back of my mind, and it will bother me if we continue to move forward. That means at least finding some resolution to that mystery.
So, where do we gotta go? This way?
Yeah.
Or this way? Whatever it is.
It's like back here.
Yeah, you see.
I
guess
we moving.
Start rolling up some pipe weed.
Or no, didn't he say if we open the door we'd see like what the hell they were talking about?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but Waylon wanted to see what was being dragged through here. So that was something that him and I were both tracking.
Until nobody opened this thistle door up here.
I mean, it could be just me and Waylon going.
I mean, it's a quick standard action to open it. It's not like a.
I'll open it, but if the boogeyman is in there,
Me, Waylon, and
I love how Lewis is like, "Come on, man, just open the door.
Open the door, bro." It's fucking.
You telling me no one's gonna open the door?
It's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. Look, this line. Look where this line is going. It's gonna come right back here. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, fellas?
All right. Surprise!
Oh wow, was that water? It's a beach. Costa del Sol. What's going on?
Hey, Seiko.
So
Why can't I see what's over here?
what's in C3?
C3. Question.
Pio?
C4.
That's where me and Matt were going to see what was dragged.
Alright, there you guys go. You can see across the waters is Thistletop Isle. Now, what you can see down here, I guess from that vantage point, these are, you notice it's like a little outpost where they could look north. Down here you can see water, you know, you can make out like a cove, like a little underwater, like a cavern, like a cavern tunnel down here. That would go underneath. That's what this white line represents. Like underneath this, the land right now. There's like a grotto. I guess that's what it's called.
Grotto. Sea serpent's grotto. Got it.
We're gonna see Ariel.
I see some mermaids.
Gonna get hit with a siren song.
I want to be where the goblins are.
Pillaging,
guys.
pillaging, raping, and burning shit down.
Right? Like, what is happening?
Dingle slicer.
What do you call it?
It's a dingle
Dog
slicer. Oh shit. Anyway.
So Caldum and Wayland snuck off. What are we seeing down here?
He said they snuck
Yeah, what's the
off.
C3?
We wanted to see what was going on with what was being tracked down here and dragged. The fuck is it? Is that the hole they were talking about?
You and Caldum and Wayland. I mean, it was a quick look, so the rest of the group is not like that far behind. They moved the thing, they looked out over.
Okay.
So yeah, three.
All right, so
three.
we could be with them. Is that what you're saying?
You notice in this area that 3 thistle tunnels open into a large cave-like chamber. Above the thorny canopy grows thin enough that tiny slivers of the sky above can be seen, while below the ground consists of trampled dirt. To the west, the distant sound of sloshing waves echoes up from a hole.
This hole?
Yep. That hole.
Was that the hole they were referring
So
to?
the area, yeah, the area you're in now, you can stand up in, but there is there's thistle tunnel here, and the thistle tunnel you just came out of, and then there's the thistle tunnel where Nasir is at. And he seems to be circling around.
So is that where that is the dragging?
The dragon, the dragon marks
from...
continue in where Caldum is at through that tunnel.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought that's.
But as for the hole,
dragon marks are from them dragging people to the hole.
No.
Dragging them to the hole, Zane.
Alright, so.
Alright, just in case while I'm going over to this area, I'm gonna roll my stealth.
but yeah, from the hole you can hear the sounds of waves crashing below.
So that means there must be water running underneath that runs out to somewhere. I hadn't seen the coast yet, so I don't know.
Right.
Lou, I just had another thought as well. Is there any way I can just make a note of, like, I want to recognize any of these 4 goblins if I ever see them again?
Right.
Is there a way for me to, like, keep their fucking faces burned into my mind, or?
Yeah, your character can take some time to like look over their features, keep them in mind, so that way in the future, if you ever bump into them
You
again.
can give them all a distinct scar across their forehead.
He said, "Mark
Mark
him," like in that movie. It was Inglorious Bastards when they were fucking cutting into the Nazis' foreheads. Like,
Urban dirt.
shit.
Oh yeah, you actually get an extra +5 circumstance bonus on that, Kelda.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was only for one move.
No, it's for a minute.
Oh,
Okay.
that minute.
Oh yeah, that round. We only did 2 rounds.
I mean, he did 2 rounds. I'd say it's got like 2 rounds left before you should have put it on while you were scouting.
That's what I'm saying. So I just rolled stealth just now while I came up to this area just in case.
All right.
What is this that I'm seeing right here?
You're seeing you see it's another tunnel area where you have to stoop down, to like maneuver through. You see the tracks going in the direction as you see in the map. It goes in this direction, and there is a Ooh, okay. They're up here. You stealth. What'd you get? Plus, that's the total with the oil.
Yeah, well, plus another 5, so it'd be 20.
All right. You can make out in that area.
So I'm gonna come up right over here. So I can kind of see both directions.
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't have it. Let's see, how far are you? Oh, you started moving in more?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the whole.
I don't want to mess this
unless
up,
there's something else that I see.
Well, yeah, I'd say when you get about here, yeah, you can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. You can see, and I need to roll perception.
Oh shit!
Against your stealth.
The bullshit. Stop.
That action, dude. That action.
Let me get a sneak attack on something. That'll make me happy. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh shit.
A 17 is in there.
Yeah, but if they're goblins, I think they only had +2, so I think I'd be safe. Depends on what it is.
What you see, you have seen before. Instead, now this time, you see a kennel of them. There are 4 goblin dogs.
With the hair shit on them.
They're in a kennel? Like they're locked away, or are they loose?
They are. You can see up ahead in that area a dozen wooden stakes driven into the ground. And tied to those stakes, there are many stakes, but 4 of those stakes have tied to them 4 goblin dogs.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. This one catches your scent, and like doesn't spot you. But it catches. You can tell that it's caught your scent, and it's like looking in your direction right now. Like the fuck is over there?
that essence of stank.
I instantly got a picture in my head
that
as
elf
a
stank.
As a
exclamation
guy,
mark.
yo, as a guy that used to work for Optimum and got chased by many dogs, there is no worse feeling in the world than a dog picking up your scent and giving you that fucking look. Like,
Yeah, bro. I remember that
hunt
when
you
I was,
down,
when I was a recruiter, bro.
motherfucker. Like, yo,
The look that
When I was a recruiter and going to like different houses and shit, yo,
You're
and fucking
mine
they had a
now.
dog. Oh my god. All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna turn back. I'm gonna turn back to Waylon. And is that Nasir or is that Rakim?
That's
Can't
right.
tell.
That's why I said we gotta change. We gotta change the
Rakim.
picture.
Zoom
We gotta change
in.
the picture.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to
You don't see his name.
Rakim,
It doesn't show.
Waylon,
It doesn't
and
show the
Icarus.
name.
No,
No.
it does for me.
I
Really?
see
can't
my
see
own
it.
name. I don't see anybody else's name.
Yeah, I only see my own.
Yeah, I've seen my own.
What about?
Shit.
What about
Now
me?
I see what Ken
Oh, there we go.
popped up.
Oh, when I click on my character, you mean? My
Yeah,
input token?
No, just like
No,
No,
under.
just normally. Rakim just popped up for me.
No.
All
Now
right,
Icarus is just
I
popped
see
Is it-
Icarus now.
Is there anything back here? Is there like a back way behind the
Okay.
dogs here somewhere? Do I see anything?
Hold up.
Gotcha.
Where are you?
Mm,
Where is your character?
I'm up here, top
They're up there in
by the
C26.
beach. C26.
Oh, y'all went down there, climbing down cliffs and shit.
Oh,
That's a
I didn't
clip.
know that. I didn't know it was up. My bad. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know.
Roll,
I
roll
thought
for
I
fall
saw
damage.
it was a dotted line. I thought I was underground. I thought I was
Yeah,
underground and this lets out.
that door that you opened up was like a
It was
vista
it was
view,
like an
so that kind of
outpost.
got it.
It was an outpost
I thought-
that looked down.
Yeah.
Damn,
Over
son, you
here
gotta roll
following
for
this
So
fall
wait.
damage.
So wait, where? So this is above everything.
They're watch posts.
This okay.
Yeah, you would have to
This
climb.
shit-
You would have to climb down those cliffs. There's like a set of cliffs. It's like overlooking a bluff. This right here would be like a bluff right here. You would have to climb down to the shoreline to check out that cavern.
Okay, so I see the 4 goblin dogs. I turn back to Rakim, Waylon, and Icarus, and I tell them, that I see the 4 goblin dogs tied up, and I also convey to them if we want to let those other 4 goblins go, maybe we should leave them their mounts and continue checking out this direction because they're tied up and they can't
I don't know about giving them all
do us
that.
any harm.
I don't know about giving them all that.
Hey,
I have no intentions of wasting materials on
Yeah.
killing goblin dogs.
They're
I didn't
tied
really
up.
want to waste it on the goblins, to be honest with you.
They're tied up. Leave them tied up.
they're tied. They're tied up. So
If they were free, it would be a different story, folks.
Lou, are these like these type of dogs? Are these kind of dogs that we remember from our childhood? Do we remember like any sort of commands or anything like?
I took Lord Hobgoblin. I did.
Not to mention, if I remember correctly, dealing with those goblin dogs is dealing with that.
I took Lord Hobgoblin hard. I did.
So
Alright, so what you do know about these creatures is that they are loathed by men and beasts alike, for they are ugly, stinky, craven, foul-tempered creatures. Which is no surprise that goblins find kindred spirits in these shunned, disgusting beasts. They're constantly itching, afflicted with a species-wide mange, exacerbated by prolific dander. Even the healthiest goblin dog looks sickly and starved. Despite its name, they are in fact a species of rodent grown monstrously large. Their long-legged shape and proclivity to hunt and run in packs earned them their popular name, a name that many goblins take issue with, as it galls the average goblin to consider these their favored mounts, having anything at all to do with actual dogs.
They hate them.
Of course, being goblins, they haven't bothered to come up with an alternate names for goblin dogs. Perhaps they don't realize that they can.
Not too creative, yeah.
Your characters, I don't know which one was it, recall that contact with the goblin dog's infested mangy hide can cause most other creatures to break out in hives. I don't know who it was. I know the hobgoblins were immune to it.
We're immune to it, though, right?
Yeah,
It was, I think it was
nobody
Nasir.
knew about it. Yeah, their skin.
Icarus
Yeah.
killed them secretly, and Icarus is already
Touching them can
I
cause goblin rash.
That's right.
Despite their skin conditions and disorders, they are highly resistant to disease. They love eating carrion, as that's their diet. The riper, the better. And many goblin tribes let their goblin dogs run free in their lairs. Many goblin tribes let their goblin dogs run free in their lairs is the single reason that most goblin dens aren't filthier than they actually are. Constantly hungry, the goblin dog will eat anything it can chew that it finds left behind by other, more discerning palates. Typically, they're about 5 feet long, weighing about 75 pounds. That is your knowledge of the goblin dogs.
Sounds like one of those backrooms dogs.
Yeah.
These four dogs you can make out over a dozen. You make out about a dozen stakes, but only 4 of these stakes have goblin dogs tied to them.
I'm going to relay that information back to that. It looks like there were many more that were here, but they're not here right now. So I'm going to continue in and just kind of look around. So I'm going to roll another stealth to move over here. This time with the appropriate bonus.
All right. Would we, like I was saying, would we remember any sort of was there a command that we, you know what I mean? You know how people train, cops and shit train German shepherds, and there's
yeah.
command?
You know
what I mean? Is there a goblin word for quiet or just in case they start yelling and barking or whatever the fuck these rodents do?
Nasir, make a lore check. Do your hobgoblin lore check. Because this will determine this will help him recall what commands,
I can't read the world one.
No, you rolled enough once tonight, bro. You good. I think you're safe now.
Never safe.
Do it.
These aren't typically used by hobgoblins, but mainly by goblins. But you would know, since there are goblins that work for hobgoblins.
Where we came from.
Yeah, since there are goblins that work for hobgoblins, they would bring along their mounts as the goblin dogs as well.
There we go.
Alright, you do know some commands. Now it's just a matter of getting the animal to listen to such commands. So you're gonna have to you can make handle animal attempts if you're trying to get them to perform the kinds of tricks that the goblins would have taught them. I don't know if anybody has handle animal here. I don't think anybody does.
I guess I would sort of turn to Nasir at some point when he relayed the information. Yeah, when he relayed the information about the goblin dog things.
I'm
kind of like,
I'm gonna tell you
do you remember what did they used to tell these dogs to shut the fuck up?
What was Kid V's trying to remember it. Cállate.
Crazy.
Something
wrong with this man.
Hobgoblin, Latin hobgoblin, son of I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Cállate, perros.
You got me. Yeah. Oh my god.
Y'all hilarious.
If you could keep them quiet, I feel it would help us.
All right. Since with that lore check, you were able to recall the kinds of goblin commands that would most likely work on these goblin dogs. They since you know the trick, it's a handle animal DC 10 to get them to perform that trick. So there is a command to keep. Usually, they do have a command to keep the goblin dogs quiet, or to stay, or to some sort of command to like let them know that
Heal.
Heal.
Right.
So all you need to do is go over there and make that check.
I hope they don't bite your ass.
Hit him with the.
It's DC 10. I would say if anybody's got any carrion food. Anything.
Hit me with it. Hit me with all the buff.
Oh, well, we got those goblin bodies, right?
Yeah.
Go grab one.
Intimidation.
I'll cast deafness on you.
Enlarge size. And make me one size bigger.
Large person.
You ain't gonna be able to get through these caves if you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Icarus does have deafness. All right, so Icarus gives you an insight to perform in the handle animal. It relies on charisma.
So I will actually say. So wait, hold on. I will actually say to Nasir, like, wait. They liked dead things. Oh, wait, should I get a goblin?
Can you do this?
Feed him.
Hold on.
Feed him a goblin? You want to feed him a goblin, brother?
This motherfucker sounds sadistic as fuck.
He did. Sounded mad happy about that.
Do you want to feed them a goblin?
Is that wrong?
Is that that's an evil act. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Alignment check.
It seems.
How is it that evil?
That's an evil act.
It's
a dead goblin. He said
we're giving
carrion,
nature back
an
to nature.
already dead goblin. I don't see that.
It's the circle of life.
Caldum did kill one of the goblins back there, so I mean the rest of the goblins
That's
are
straight up nature.
Most of the goblins there were dying, and they're getting stabilized right now by the 4 goblins that were.
Oh, all right. If none of them are already dead.
But there is. I think there was 1 or 2. I think it was 1.
There's a dead one.
There was one that's definitely dead.
There's one that's definitely dead.
There's one that's definitely dead.
So all nature is evil? I don't think that's evil. I think it's quite neutral. It's natural.
Those goblin dogs, these goblin dogs are about to hear what the fuck is going on. They're gonna start barking.
He said it's the circle of life.
I'm saying it's
Fuck it. It'll take me too long to get over there. Yeah. Just do what you're gonna do.
Dude,
really something wrong with him.
All right. Well, Nasir's doing it. All right. So it's
I'm doing it. Oh, not again.
Who's doing it?
You gotta make up. You gotta make up
over here.
Yeah,
you're the one who knows the command.
Where am I? Right here.
Who's making the handle animals, which is a charisma check if you're not trained in handle animal.
I'm not. But
all right, then
I'm the only one that would.
It's a charisma. It's a handle animal check.
He's got a.
But you got a +2 bonus from Icarus.
He knew the command, and he's got a whip.
No, the command's DC.
Yeah, and I got a whip.
DC 10. What do you need? Like a 9 or higher? Some shit.
Let's go, bro. You got this.
God.
You got it, bro.
I mean, if you fail, they just start barking.
Because,
fucking, well, not barking. They start squeak barking. They're like rats.
Let's get
China rats. There you go.
Oh my god.
They see her work. They
Motherfucker's
see her.
gonna bite your finger off.
They see her works up his nerves. He goes over there. They start to get all. The other three are like, just as they were about to just start, making their screech-like yips and barks that are very rat-like, attempting to bark. I don't even know how to dub it. Before they could make those sounds in unison, Nasir was able to say the goblin commands for them to heal, stay put, and for a few moments they were like they seemed, they got all excited, a little agitated, and they calmed down. But they're still looking over as if they're expecting something, like something to eat or something to. But they healed. They healed. They calmed down.
Where the food at? Where the food at?
A treat.
Yeah.
See?
Lucky.
Oh, can I
Saying.
look around? Can I look around? Is there anything in there like to feed them at all, or no?
You're going in, like you're checking around the area.
Like a pit, like like a doggy snacks or some shit. Rat dog snacks.
All you see,
rat
Any
dog
Scooby
Scooby
snacks?
snacks. Ain't no rat dog Scooby snacks around here.
Got a little pile of dead rat over here or nothing?
You sit around here.
What you see is you see that the floor and walls of that musty smelling chamber are covered with matted wiry fur. There are well-gnawed bones that lie scattered about their floor. On top of the dozen.
Man, go get that
46
goblin.
or so.
Go get that goblin. Go get that goblin. Go get that goblin.
Go get that goblin. That's crazy.
We're gonna go get that goblin. Yeah, that goblin.
I don't remember much, but I remember they like eating dead things. I just.
Can we feed the goblin?
If you go back and be like, "Excuse me, I'm just gonna borrow this."
Yeah, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Dead body.
I don't think that would count as carrion. That's
really
that's freshly dead.
You need like condor
It's
meat.
so warm, man. That's.
I need a ruling on that, Lou.
Carrion.
Is that?
There's no way. If
it's dead meat.
You could probably try to feed them a rip nugget.
I mean,
They'll be wasted.
It's dead, but it's not like decaying.
Their favored food is carrion. The riper, the better. I don't know how ripe carrion.
Oh, so it's not dead enough.
Right, it's not dead enough, bro.
All right. So
they'll pick at it. They'll probably pick at it. Wait for it to rot over time.
Yeah, lick it a little bit. Be like,
right.
Can I just leave it up there, tied up there, some rope for them to pick at like pit bulls?
Yeah. I mean, you take the time to drag.
Can I tie a torso up?
You take the time to drag that all over.
Well, while they're in the process of doing that, I snuck over here trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, make all those.
Being a psychopath.
Stealth checks.
He admits it.
Yeah, I rolled a 24.
Well done,
here.
brother. Nice.
Okay, you see the trail up ahead, and then
I'm gonna pet the dogs and leave.
see another. You see the opening of a chamber in this direction. Also.
Oh shit.
Oh.
There's a nubbins.
I'm gonna roll another stealth check as I move up further.
I'll stealth it.
Oh, you don't get the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this stealth checks work for them because I'm not.
All right. Over here you can see another thistle door.
Thistle door.
Okay.
And hold up. Oh yeah, over here you see another Thistledor, and where you're at right now, Callum, is you're by the bridge right now. You see a rope bridge that spans the gulf between the cliff and a roundish flat-topped island 60-some feet to the north. Thick patches of nettles and briars grow here and there atop the island, but its most impressive feature is a wooden, one-story stockade. Two 30-foot tall watchtowers guard the stockade's southern facade. The rope bridge itself is made of hairy rope and thick wooden planks. The whole thing creaks and sways in the wind above the churning surf 80 feet below.
Man.
I knew I should have put a point in.
See what's down here?
I feel like I'm gonna drown like I got a devil fruit. All right. So you said I saw the Thistledor over here. Is that where it is?
Yeah. With C8.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to the door, and I'm gonna listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Other than the waves at the coast below, you don't hear anything else.
Then I'm gonna open the Thistledor.
And it's another one of those little outposts. Pretty much gives you a view
to the cliff, right?
Yep. Gives you
so pretty.
It is mad pretty over here.
It feels like I'm in Hawaii. All right. So since there's no enemies, I'm gonna no longer use stealth and come back down here and tell everybody what I saw up ahead. That I opened up another door, and it was just another outpost where we could see over the cliff. But then all the way at the top of this trail, there's a wooden bridge that leads to an island, and on that island you can see that there's an outpost and a guard tower. So that's something we need to be mindful of if we're going to cross this bridge.
Gotcha.
We're likely to be spotted and fired upon.
Yeah.
Can we get a boat and go?
Meanwhile, Nasir, while Caldum was doing all that, Nasir, you spot.
Hey, be careful, Waylon. I don't know what the fuck going on.
You spot in that area. Actually, coming out of some thickets. Actually, coming out from underneath some thickets up against the wall. And looking in your direction in a very unfriendly manner as it makes its way south into past another,
The hell is that thing?
A Pokemon is what it looks like.
It's a Pokemon. I mean, whoever has
It's a fucking
whoever has knowledge,
It's a fucking ICU.
I do have knowledge nature. Let me roll that back.
I don't got knowledge. What the fuck is that?
I have it, but I can't see it right from where I'm at.
No.
This
This was going on while you were up there. I saw
Okay.
I saw Nasir making his way. Like
Yeah,
down
I
here.
made him walk down there and put a.
And then Waylon jumped in front of you.
Yeah.
Waylon's like, what is Waylon's like, what is this shit? What's going on in here?
Hold on.
Bro, I don't know. These people just love throwing themselves in front of the front line. I don't know.
They don't let nobody
It's just
scout.
like, oh, hey, he's sneaking in. What's up?
Leroy Jenkins.
A lot of that.
Except Quindabir. That motherfucker is.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Right. Nope. Still hiding.
This man is
Yeah, watch out, man.
way
Those
back
goblins
here.
are coming
Like,
crawling out.
Dogs.
Oh,
They're crawling out to get you all by yourself.
Oh, Chongo's
he's
chirping.
admiring the craftsmanship, and he's
Oh,
Thistletop
Chongo
tunnels.
starts chirping at Elvin at Quindamere, like, why are you still here? What are you gonna go to everybody else? Oh yeah, his familiar.
Quiet, Changa. Oh, Changa. We're all lost in this jungle.
Can we tell if it? Can I tell a sense motive? Can I tell? Good, bad, angry.
Who got the nature? Oh, Waylon got the nature
It's
check.
not about me sneaking around and shit. Can't you send Ochanga up the head looking at shit?
Nah.
It's an animal that's
Waylon knows
it's an animal native to the region. It's called a fire pelt cougar.
You know what?
Yo,
Since
hit
you're
it.
gonna start voicing them, why don't you put them on the map so I can move them around?
Oops. Fire pelt. I don't know why I put it.
Yo, Matt, hit him with the lethal. Hit him with the lethal weapon. You know the.
Getting too old for this shit.
It's a fire pelt cougar. You know, they're usually desired, obviously, for their pelts. But it's an animal that's native to the region. It had exited its little den in the corner of the chamber. Hissed in your character's direction, looking very unfriendly, but it doesn't approach. It actually rushes itself. It actually rushes away as if fleeing. To the chamber, to another chamber further ahead.
See, person.
I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna take it as a hint.
I want to go to where its den is because it would have stayed if it was like a mom and attacked if it had a young. So maybe there's something else that isn't of worth to the animal, but of worth to me.
Like it's dung.
Or maybe the ring on some poor sap that fell victim to it. And that ring happens to be magical.
Yeah, you know.
You found an SOJ.
I'm hoping to go find it.
What's wrong with y'all, bro?
I'm hoping to take this talk to this tiger.
You want to talk to the tiger?
I do.
The tiger ran off.
I want to sense motive.
Tiger. It's a cougar. It's a tiger.
I just bonded with some goblin dogs. I'm keeping this shit cool.
I'm pretty sure that cougar got sick ass mobility. So
yeah, it's gone.
You want to try to talk to the cougar? You're like, I'm young. What's up?
I'm young.
We look around to see which way it went.
Yeah, I was checking his den out.
Can I start to check the den out?
It's den out.
Yeah.
All right, your characters check out the den, only to find out that there's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything special in there. Maybe a few bones of creatures that it's eaten, like rats and mice and lizards, whatever it can get a hold of.
Does it have little chunks of its fur anywhere? Little bits of its fur from molting?
It's got fur from shedding.
It's trying to collect a few provisions here and there. You know what I'm saying? A few regions,
All right.
If you might be so inclined.
And there was nothing down this.
All right, you make your way there. Yeah, it went down into another chamber that's opened up there.
It's gone. Yeah. Who saw it? Who actually saw it?
I saw it.
Waylon did.
Wow, he didn't say nothing to anybody else? All right.
It ran off before he could really.
All right, Nasir, you look into that area as you crouch towards there and go crouching, I should say. A tangle of vines hang from the thorny ceiling of this chamber, each suspending a clattering collection of bird skulls, rib bones, teeth, and other bits of gruesome decor. In a few places, the vines droop all the way to the floor. A large nest of nettles and thorny vines sits to the south. A halo of half-eaten dead birds and rats, indicating that whatever sleeps there eats in its bed.
There you go. You take those birds to the fucking dogs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Woof.
So, with that, you noticed standing within the walls, the thicket, thorny walls of the briars of the and moving around rather flawlessly, almost as if the plant matter moved along with their movements, and you hear the sounds of the spellcaster, and you look, and inside was actually there's a goblin there.
A who?
A goblin.
He was a familiar. I knew it. I knew it. That's a person. I was like, something about that familiar. That animal looked too majestic.
But why would
That
a familiar have a den? That's weird.
Go more than Tangled too.
I don't know if anyone said that he had a den or a child or anything like that. I think this might just be the goblin's like home.
Maybe
area.
the goblin. Yeah, I guess so.
Command center or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, must be
He's
the
sitting
goblins
there
like that.
doing work.
As the spell,
It's just that it looked too majestic for me.
It looked too majestic.
I was like, that got levels, or it's like a magical beast. That's why I was like, who saw it? Because I feel like a knowledge arcana was at.
I roll a knowledge nature.
As the spell casting had completed, in one hand you can see this goblin with a wand and glowing with fire, as you can see, and in front of him is like a ball of flame. And then as he finished spell casting, you see in the left hand a blade of magical flame.
Okay.
And his
ball of flame,
his
blade,
cougar companion stands nearby.
Careful now.
And the goblin says in the goblin tongue,
"Sup, nigga?"
He says in the goblin tongue, "Ah, I knew this would happen. I warned them." Ah! And he waves the wand outward as if to direct the flaming ball next to him to move forward. That
sphere.
Yeah, this is well, maybe you should roll the spellcraft. No, I almost said that shit.
I didn't see it yet.
I know you didn't see it yet.
There's other people who could cast.
I know. It's a good guess. Good guess. I'll tell you that. But obviously it's surprise round. Was it casted flame blade? So we can roll. You can roll initiative because this goblin is hostile. Its attitude is hostile. It's not asking any. It's not asking any questions whatsoever.
Ooh, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh my god! Somebody is DED.
I ain't going no time soon.
God damn, the boy. The boy was like, oh, someone's in trouble. My dude Spidey senses is going off right now in the back of the party, son. Like, what is wrong up there, bro? Yeah. I can't wait till I can actually do things about it, you know? Like, imagine Quentin Bear being like, what the fuck is that? And then teleporting forward and oh shit, y'all trying to have a party without me? And he fucking
sees the entire area. I can't wait. One of these days, y'all gonna see this shit. Y'all gonna see this shit. Let's just get through these levels, son.
But now he just knows.
Now he's just he
He
only has the
knows.
benefit of being like, damn. That's all he can do for now, son.
You just the I told you so mage?
Yeah. Tell that to go over there. The no, everyone hates because he really doesn't help. It's just so shit. He's so shit. Yo, divination is tough to look cool, so I found my best here. Now you're just a know-it-all mage. That's crazy. I told you so, mage. I told you so.
Yeah, I told you so, mage.
That's perfect, yo.
That's cold, but it's true.
Nigga played I told you so, mate. That's great.
Where's Quinn? Damn, Quindemir's way over there.
Feeding the fucking dogs.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I guess we'll find out next week, nigga, because I gotta go to bed.
But the goblin.
No, he's not.
I mean, because it's not like anybody. It's not like I would say. It's not like. I mean, we'll. I mean, it's not. Yeah. We'll keep the initiative, but we'll just.
Yeah.
He's not aware yet until what's going on.
Yeah, he don't know what's going on. So.
As for.
I'm picturing like a T-shirt with Quinniver's face on it. It says "I told you so."
As for the. As for the dude, I almost said. As for the. I almost said the druid. Oh well, I said the druid. As for the druid goblin.
Yep, thanks for the info.
Thanks for this.
Well, this would have given it away. It sends the ball rolling towards Nasir, and then moves into the thickets, walking around.
You did mention that.
Yeah,
earlier.
walking. Well, I said it was like partially. Yeah, I did say that. But now you can see. Now you can see as after it sends the flaming sphere rolling towards Nasir. As its move action, it moves into the thicket wall. Like it just moves, and it starts moving around in it. No problem. Completely unhindered. So yeah, that would have given away that it's a druid.
Can I break the thicket wall?
You can.
While he's in
so
it.
The Gogurt person fucking ran into the fucking Gogmert, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Gogmert.
I don't know. The dude who we don't know yet, but's obviously a druid, is in the damn woods right now.
They're in the wall. Yeah, they can.
Because that's crazy. So he has like cover and shit. All right. Damn. So what the fuck are we gonna do about this? It seems like he's gonna get away, or at least be hard to fight.
Oh man, we killed that little demon thing. That was a pain in the ass. This one shouldn't be as bad.
Yo, one of y'all need to start like sounding the alarm so that Quindamir can go down this way. Probably head him off. Cause you already know he's trying to run, son. He ain't trying to fight 8 niggas at once.
I don't think you want to be the one to cut him off.
Why not?
What if he's mad terrifying? Nigga?
You sleeping on your boy.
Yeah, because of his
I mean, he could pop right out into C1, right where our mountains are at.
Because of his
right.
Yeah, because of his
You're a diviner. He's a druid.
Because of his woodland.
Matter of fact, I want to see you be.
I can't get a word in there.
I want to see what you got. I want to see that.
Because of his woodland stride ability, he obviously will have incredible mobility in this area because he can step through the thorny walls with ease.
Right. It costs us like 2 squares of movement to go anywhere. He's just moving perfectly fine. And if you
is C7 an open area?
Well, then on top of that, the thorny thicket, like wall-like thickets, you can't even walk through them. And you can't burn them because they're damp as hell. You can cut. I mentioned earlier, your characters can cut through.
Cut them. And if he happens to be in that square that we cut, does he take wild damage?
Wild damage. I
You
like
said
it.
wild damage.
No, because I remember if the druid
have-
is caught in. I remember reading something about if a druid's
That
caught
doesn't
in wall meld and he gets fucking the wall broken while he's a part of that square.
Oh well,
he
this
gets
is.
fucked
Oh,
up
you're
pretty
thinking.
bad.
You're thinking of. I know what spell you're talking about.
It's not that spell.
You think about stone meld or meld into stone.
something
Meld into
like that,
stone.
yeah.
This isn't really Woodland Stride is different.
This is not what.
Woodland
This
Stride
is not.
different.
This is not meld into stone.
It's not
this
that.
is yeah. This is.
Okay.
This is.
It's not even a
This
spell.
is
It's just
this is a
character
special
trait.
feature. Yeah, special class feature that druids get. I think at level 3. It's called woodland.
some
It's called woodland stride. They can move through.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you're thinking of 5th edition druid, I don't even think they get this ability. You can move.
Yeah, they do.
Through, they do.
They get the Woodland Stride. I didn't read what.
Oh, they do get woodland stride.
Stride. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Get the-
like they can move through difficult terrain as normally as long as it's like natural overgrowth or plants.
Right.
Or it doesn't impede.
I was just thinking about how
it
to- I was
doesn't
just thinking about how to
impede their
catch him.
movement. Oh, he's gonna be a pain in the ass because your
He's
character.
gonna
Yeah,
be a pain.
in the tunnels,
Guaranteed.
in the tunnel. I mean, in the chambers, your characters can move around normally, but when you have to go into the
Yeah.
tunnels, you're crouching, and you can't even go through the thickets. You have to cut your ways.
Yeah.
You have to cut pieces
Yeah.
of the thickets around you.
See you later.
It's the wild shape that I'm thinking of. I'm like, it's fine the way
If he's
it is
high
now,
enough
but
for that.
if
I
he
think
could
that's
wild
level
shape,
6 or something.
Alright.
I think
If he could wild shape,
It might not be that high.
I think druids
He might
get it
not
at
be
level 4. Yeah, I think it was 4.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 4.
I'm gonna kill this familiar then.
Damn, that's
Oh, you mean his animal companion?
as an animal companion,
As his
Druid's
animal-
animal companions aren't exactly weak. If it was a familiar, but
Yeah,
animal companions
that's
are
not
pretty
as that's
buff.
not as familiar. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Familiar, I've been like, yeah, he's kind of
whatever.
weak. You could take
I just want to kill the fucking cat.
He's like, I want to kill the cat. Let me kill this cat.
Kill the
But,
cat.
he's a fucking
That
druid,
wants
right?
to kill you too. That's the scary part.
No, but he's a druid, right?
He's
He's a druid, right? He'll come out if he'll come out of here. He'll come out if his fucking companion is fucked up, won't he? If I'm beating the dog shit out of his cat,
That's hilarious, bro. No pause or anything. Wow.
We came upon a hostile animal, yo. You gotta kill him.
I know those words came out your mouth, but you said I should probably say pause, but I'm gonna keep going.
He could do some dual damage for free though, without any penalty.
Listen,
beating the shit out of this cat guy.
You know,
Damn.
Nasir and Rakim find themselves in their, a little closer to home element here, and
right.
You can't be calling out alignment checks, yo. This ain't evil to us.
Right.
Normal shit, bro.
He said, "Let's slip him back into the cold."
We're neutral anyway.
fellas.
Kill the next kid, yo.
He said, "That's a part of my culture."
He's a fucking druid, man. He's a druid. He
Wanna
loves
slip
that.
into
He
the
loves that
forest?
cougar.
No, we killing your cat, bro.
He's a druid. He loves that fucking cougar. He loves
Animal,
that cougar.
animal
I'm gonna beat the
cruelty
dog
is
shit
a
out
part
that
of hobgoblin culture, is what he said.
That is what a hobgoblin would do. I'm gonna walk in there and beat up his fucking cat.
That's wild.
Come outside.
Put us back in our element, yo. Get out here and we kill your cat, bro.
Get out here. Give it a Batman interrogation. Give the cat a Batman interrogation. Where is the druid? Where is the druid? Just punching the cat in the face over and over and over again.
treating him like Batman, the Joker.
Oh my god! You guys haven't died all night. Dude.
That's wild.
Oh man, dude.
All right, homies. Have a good night.
Man, that was a good
See you
night,
next
man.
week. Gonna
Have
kick some
fun,
druid
man.
ass.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
Peace out.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of that cat.
Oh, fuck that cat up. Oh, shit.